I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Welcome back to another edition of Border Wars 17 Atlanta.
Listen up, live chat, power chat, team on said it's a mismatch. That motherfucker got game, yo. He got game like a crackhead from the 80s and 90s. Word is
This a
born.
mismatch that ain't even no comparing. Step through the ropes and I got everybody staring. Hold my cardies, I might have to do some damage. Got these in the Midwest and then flew straight to Atlanta. Shout out Wisconsin. I just hit up OCs in the spots where I can find them. I hope you on your P's, cause I got power like Itama. And the next gon' drop a bomb, but he ain't flexin' DJ drama. Flexin' DJ drama. Clear the ring. I see my op is about to be some flower bringing. Under the lights, you know I gotta do my thing. You know I gotta then put his lights out when I hear that bell ring. I put his lights out, you can hear his girl scream. His face bruising, left gave him a nosebleed. It might be in the gloves, I swear they control me. It's like I'm playing fight night, how I slip and I roll weed. He was walking with cold feet, all I half stepping. That was set for 3, but he ain't make it to the second. That was set for the we ain't gotta bring the reffin'. Punish Paul Williams, then style on him like I'm Hector. They ring that bell and then I turn into a warrior. Straight shots to that body, he like laundry, how I fold him up. Baby, this TBV, come get up on this tour with us. Yeah, this Border Wars, but you don't want no war with us.
This is how you push it together, man. Mozzie put me with the move makers and shakers in Atlanta, and he got shit done in a fucking weekend. That's how you know you plug, when you could get dates on a Sunday, bruh.
I think he leaking. This jab feel like a stab. Who gon' pick up where I leave him? I flick that like some Astro, that hardiness I needed. Turn that volume up, I keep it high like Benavides. You know they turn that volume up when they hear Mozzie in they speakers. You wear Jordans in that ring, we gon' beat you for your sneakers. I'm so smooth with the counter, I'm a stylist, how I'm weaving. This that water walker, you know I move like Aquafina. They ring that bell and then I turn into a warrior. Straight shots to that body, he like laundry, how I fold him up. Baby, this TBV, come get up on this tour with us. Yeah, this Border Wars, but you don't want no war with us.
Man, listen, ain't no motherfucker getting off on me like that. You crazy.
Yeah, man, but when I send that fire, bro, that's the song I want to play, man. I don't be playing these other songs, man. Oh, yeah, that's the song. When I send that fire for that Mozzie, that's that song, though.
What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio Friday night. Thank God it's Friday. It is a little bit late on the East Coast, 7:20, 4:20 here on the West, and we're here to discuss Gervonta Tank Davis just dropped a bombshell on X announcing that he will be retiring in 8 weeks. That's just after his scheduled exhibition with Jake Paul. This isn't nothing new to us here on TBV. You know, people have been asking me, do I think that he would fight the rest of his contemporaries after the Jake Paul fight? And I think that he would. I still think that he would. You just got to pay him. And because he's about to get this $40 million, it's easy to ride off into the sunset. You want to bring him back? Oh, well, you got to get the bag out. You definitely got to get the bag. But listen, we're going to dissect Davis and his shocking statements, his back and forth, fiery social media feud, beef with his rival, Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, there is a potential super fight between both of these guys. But is it more than a pipe dream? Or can we actually get this fight? Shakur recently came out on social media and said, look, don't even mention Tank to me anymore. I'm talking specifically to you reporters, he said. Don't mention Tank. Obviously, he called Tank a girl and things like that, but we ain't gonna repeat that. But they got this back and forth feud that's been going on for a while. So is Shakur the to blame? Is he the reason this Tank is retiring because he's feeling the pressure from the people to actually face Shakur? Shakur has been very outspoken with all his call outs. Shakur wants that action. So this is what we're going to be, discussing, man. We're going to break down the latest news that's rocking the sport. Today, Tank Davis dropped that bombshell on X announcing his retirement in just 8 weeks. That'll be after the Jake Paul exhibition, after he gets the big $40 million bag. Now, this isn't Tank's first time hinting at retirement. We all know that Tank has been here before, and some of us believe that he's had one foot out the door a la Sean Porter. He's been talking about retirement. He's been talking about, going to therapy and trying to, do better for him and his daughter and be a better person, going back to school. So, Tank announcing retirement after getting the Jake Paul bag, it doesn't surprise me at all. But shout out to everybody that fumbled that Jake bag, because you could have been retiring too. But Star, what's going on?
Good. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday evening, chat. Happy Friday evening, TBV. Ness, how was your lunch date?
It was good. That was actually a really good movie. Crazy twist. Goddamn Karu. What's her name? Karuchi? What's her name?
Was in it?
What's the girl name? She got the lips like she did lipo to the lips, but that's her real lips. She's most famous for the yeah that Kanye song. She had the killer dance moves, sexy body. You know what I'm talking about? Her shape, she amazing shape. She got the short hair, married to a basketball player. I think they gave her a reality show.
What's her name? Yeah, what's her name?
So
not
it's not
Karuchi.
Karuchi. Damn,
It's not
I fucked
Karuchi.
that up. What's her
It is.
name?
It's not Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor, that's her fucking name. Old dirtbag. She did a great job. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she's
you know
bomb.
you can act when I believe that you a fucking dirtbag. But
Yeah.
she did her thing in that movie, man. Shout out to her. Sexy
Yeah, I
as
like
all
her.
hell in that movie too. That's not really my style. That short hair is just crazy. She got to do something with it's like all over the place type
Yeah,
short.
she's very abstract, like she's very artistic looking. So her look is very different.
Nah, they highlighted the hell out of her, man. They had a whole scene of a dude looking at her through some binoculars, and so they really gave you what you was looking for. But listen,
Yes, you can do that.
what did you think of Tank's announcement? Is it believable to you? I don't want to lead
Nope,
the witness. Do you think he's retiring?
I'm not surprised. I know we have a lot of Tank fans on here, and I like Tank as a boxer too. I just feel like the Tank is very I feel like trauma just comes out when he's having certain conversations, and I feel like it's sad because the dog's doing something. It's sad because it seems like Tank gets annoyed whenever he's challenged. And I know you couldn't hear me, Ness, but I was saying that it seems like Tank gets annoyed whenever he's challenged, and for some reason,
That's why I'm saying is Shakur to blame in my title, because it's like the more pressure Shakur puts on him, the more he's like trying to get out the game and telling Shakur how he'll never give him the fight. So is he like, looking for a way out, so to speak? Not that I truly believe that. I still believe what I've originally said, and I want to repeat it as much as often because I know people like to hang on what they like to hear. But I do believe if someone pays Tank the money, he'll do what Bud did.
Yeah, but when we do have Tank fans that are men here, like, and I really want to just go aside from being, being into Tank as far as his career as a boxer, but mentality wise, it's like how you put a message out there and say you have this 6 or 7 fight deal or whatever it was, and then name your hit list, and then expect for people not to ask about that, or expect for people not to say, hey, are you going to fight this person when this person is in your right there in your weight, your weight division. That's your competition. How do you expect for people not to ask you about that person? And if they do, you get pissed off. So it gives us no choice but to
Especially when
think
that
they,
person is always so vocal about you when he's clearly, showing that he wants to fight you.
yeah, it's like man, and then for a while, to Shakur's credit, he had stopped really saying anything about it because he's like, this dude clearly say he don't want to fight me, so I'm gonna try to stop mentioning it. And then as soon as he say one thing, because I saw the interview when he was asking Espinoza, and it's like Espinoza was kind of, it seems like he was trying to flow with the conversation, but he really didn't have no real answers either. And Shakur was kind of just really sincerely asking him, is there really a deal? Is he really gonna fight me? And it's like this is still another man. So you got another man just pleading to you, like, come on, let's make this fight. And you every chance you get, you try to shut him down. Like, it's crazy to me. But I'm not surprised. No.
Yeah, man. I hope someone offers him the money so we know for sure whether or not, he is truly retired, right? Like if someone offers him
Hmm.
the money necessary to get in the ring with Shakur, I
Hmm.
guess we'll have our answer there.
So how does that happen though, Ness? If he's expressing that he don't want to fight him, like does Shakur's side, like say for instance, if Turkey or somebody come up and they just offer him a certain amount of money, even if he say he don't really want to fight him?
Um, yeah, I think they just got to offer. They know that the 20 isn't gonna do it, right? That didn't work to get him in the ring with Devin. It also, didn't work to get him in the ring with Connor. So you're gonna need to come up a little higher than that. And I don't
Mm,
know that they're gonna match this Jake offer, but
mm,
yeah, it's got to be a decent offer for sure.
yeah. Wow.
How do you feel about Shakur saying don't ask me any more questions about him?
What when he tells the media or people when he
Yeah, he
said,
told the media like after he had his back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth him and Shakur was doing that. I'm not even gonna go through. It's kind of already
right, I
same old
saw it.
song. But they've been going
Hmm.
back and forth, and then when he finished beefing with Tank, he was like, you know what? This is to the media, to the reporters and the interviewers. Don't ask me about. And he took shots at Tank by calling him she and stuff like that.
I mean, you still got to know that everybody has feelings, everybody has an ego, and when this man is basically trying to tell you that you just want a payday, like almost like Tank's not gonna get paid if he fights Shakur. Like you just want a payday. That's why you trying to run behind me, or that's why you begging to fight me. So I can understand emotionally at that moment. He probably was like, "Listen, don't even ask me about this dude," because Tank is really making it seem like Shakur is just running after him. So I don't think that that's a good stance to stay at if you still really want to fight. But I can understand at the moment how that could come out. What you
Mm.
think about it?
I mean, he's got to say these things. He's got to like get under Tank's skin, bro. Like that's the only way he's gonna fight you at this point. He's obviously not just gonna give you the fight. You're gonna have to shame him into the fight, Clubber Lane style. Um,
Mm,
that's the only thing. And we don't even know if that's gonna work. Let's be real. Again, he's making a lot of money for this Jake fight. He could just be done. He could just be done.
yeah, yeah, it's true. That would be a shame.
I got Miguel on a check-in. What up?
What's going on, Miguel?
What's good, you guys? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
We can hear you.
Hey, I'm not too sure about the subject right now. I'm at work, so I wanted to tap in about earlier. What you guys were talking about.
What about
Hello?
Tank? What about him?
Not earlier about you arguing with the dudes about the Canelo that he couldn't do anything better or whatnot.
Yeah, they saying that he can't change.
Right, right. So like I was thinking and thinking and thinking like what could he do? Like he needs to obviously improve on his on his footwork. No, what about Loma's dad, like, or Loma's trainer? Like, wouldn't he be good for him?
Loma's trainer? Why?
Yeah,
Why you think Loma's trainer is dad? The Loma's trainer who
just
was his dad would be a good fit.
oh, no, I'm just saying because Canelo needs footwork. No, like maybe like you know how like Loma had like really good footwork. No, I don't know. I was just thinking like
Yeah,
I
I mean,
saw
but remember
didn't
they put him in ballet class and shit. Like that wasn't footwork that he just built in the last few camps. That shit was, he been
yeah. Well,
rocking with him.
let's put Canelo in the motherfucking tutu and put his ass to dance, bro. We need we need a big fight, bro. I mean, Crawford beat Canelo so beautifully, bro. Like I'm a believer. Like after he first fucked up Spence, and I was like, oh man, like I had money on Spence, you know. And then I started believing, and then I was like, I don't know.
When you
Let's
in
see
the
if he could
trenches,
take the power in the weight, him moving up. And after he did Canelo the way he did it, I'm a believer, bro. Like help was on the way, you know. And shit. So, but I'm thinking like after that, it kind of fucking broke like for me like the way that I see boxing. Like we need a big fight again, you know. And who else is Crawford gonna fight? You know, he's but like I think that whoever he fights now, he's gonna beat the shit out of him. You know.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Hmm.
I was just thinking maybe like Loma's dad did good with him and with Usyk. Didn't he do something with Usyk too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was just thinking like some footwork. Robert Garcia
That
was
might help
talking
him
I
out.
about.
like Garcia. I think that's what he needs. He needs to let his hands go again, and that's where Robert shines. He makes his
Yeah,
fighters let
Robert.
their hands go.
Yeah, Robert Garcia had an interview with Ellie, and he was saying that
it
Canelo,
feel like it's your
what
time,
he needs is to be more
but it's not
persistent,
your
like
time.
Chavez was doing. Like even though he was falling back on the fight, he never gave up. He needs to just tough it the fuck out and just pressure, pressure, pressure,
That's
pressure,
the
pressure
bell,
until he
player,
makes
player,
something
player,
happen.
player. Miguelito punching after the bell. It's Friday, bro. Star, I love the idea. I'm with it. I'm with
Okay.
both of them. I like them both.
Okay. Yeah, they're
Super
gonna be good.
Mix, member for 16 months on a prospect level. Congrats to
Yeah.
Eric, son of God Cruz. Big win in the United Kingdom on White Collar Boxing League. Shout out to Coach Mitty. He runs the White Collar Boxing League out there. And I'm sure it was a beautiful event because his events be next level. I
Mm.
inspire to put on shows like that. He's got those beautiful ballrooms with the freaking 6, 7 seater round tables. Samat,
Wow.
member for 20 months on a prospect level. All love, no words.
Oh.
Pristine, pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status, $2 super chat, tanker, duck emoji, and don't want to fight, you can't spin it. Ain't nobody trying to spin it. I do believe that if they pay him the right amount, he is fighting. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I said the same about Canelo. I'm consistent. Money is the motive, and money drives people. Some people are going to say they're not money hungry. Some people are going to say they got enough money, but money's the motive. Just Dre, pound for pound, number 1 in the chat, snatching the status. Tank, the only professional fighter to get mad at fans for wanting to see him in a professional fight. Damn.
Crazy.
Poor Tank.
Mm.
AC. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. If you are listening on X Spaces, get and hit that retweet, repost. If you're watching on X live streaming video, retweet, repost. What up?
Yeah, you hear
Going
me?
on.
You know
Yes.
it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all on this beautiful Friday, man. I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna try to be honest for y'all, man, and hopefully people take heed and listen to it. You know what I mean? But listen, Ness, it might not never be no real amount of money to convince this man to take a fight, bro. Like, it is what it is. Everybody with common sense knows that if you are a popular fighter, all it takes is to fight other elite fighters to get a lot of pay-per-view sales, bro. So this bullshit about Shakur or Devin or Loma won't sell, that's bullshit, bro. Triple G didn't sell, but he fought Canelo, and them boys did a million pay-per-views because Canelo was a popular dude in a dangerous fight, bro. What are we talking about, man? Like, these folks is retarded, man. But listen, to my black fans out there, my black Americans, bro. Let this man be, bruh. It is actual, excuse my language, it's actual real niggas in boxing, bro. Bud Crawford, 3-time undisputed, bro. Jermell Charlo, former undisputed. Devin Haney, former undisputed. Shakur Stevenson, 3 divisions, former unified. Stephen Fulton, 2 division, former unified. Oshaki Foster, WBC champion right now, bro. It's a lot of real niggas in boxing, bro. That's actually steppers, bro. Stop worrying about this weak ass dude. He has not at no point, nor will he ever be a competitor, bro. And that is okay. Everybody is not no competitive type of person, bro. That is a special type of nigga to be competitive. He's not that. It is real dudes in boxing that are real steppers and real killers, bro, that you people should actually support, man. This shit be crazy, bro. Leave that man be, bro. Stop worrying about. We've been saying, bro, Lomachenko was learn English to talk shit to this man, bro, and he still didn't fight that dude. Ain't no amount of shit talk gonna make him fight, bro. That's not in him, bro. That's not it. He's not that type of dude. You just gotta support the type of dudes that really is them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, bro. That's really all it is, man. Support the ones who are actually real deal steppers, bro. It's black American boxing has too great a history, bro, to be supporting a blatant coward, bro, just because he's black, bro. I just got to tell you that. The Floyd Mayweathers, the Zab Judas, the Sugar Ray Leonards, my nigga, the Shane Mosleys and shit like that, bro. What the Tommy Hearns is, man. All steppers, bro. These dudes are steppers. Cornell Whitakers and shit like that, bro. They're steppers, bro. We done had real steppers, bro. But that's my message to y'all. Just some truth, man. And salute to y'all. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all night. Straight like that.
All right,
Thank
champ.
you.
You may
Appreciate
feel
you.
like it's your time,
Wow.
but it's not your time.
If you are on X Spaces, get and hit that retweet, repost. We got Dom KC.
TBV Star Ness, how we doing on this Friday?
What
Straight.
up, Dom? Good.
Do y'all smell that? Stank Davis strikes again, stinking up the timeline. Anytime that he's saying anything, because he tweets, he doesn't say much, so he tweets, and it's just another tank temper tantrum. It's him bitching about the sport that he participates in, about his fans that make him who he is, and the haters too. Floyd, it's anti-Floyd in every way. It's crazy to see where his career has landed him at this point. Because it's very similar to Floyd, but when you truly analyze it, it couldn't be further from a TB way that he really just holds himself, treats his fans, treats his legacy. He's not in it for any of the right reasons at this point. And yeah, I agree with the last call. He said a lot of the things that I wish I could abide by, but he's one of the best fighters in the game, and there's not a ton of uh, his class of fighters, I would say, when it comes to just their fighting style, where they're at in their career. We got Devin Haney's, we got Shakur. Oh wait, they're all his peers. Oh wait, he should be fighting them, but we won't see those. So that's why it will be disappointing. That's why we'll continue to hear about him until he truly does retire. And when he does, we'll still hear about him because he's going to retire too young in everybody's eyes. But yeah, he's just so insecure. It's really crazy. Nobody even mentioned Shakur. Nobody mentioned Crawford. He did it. or I guess he replied to something saying fight Shakur. You can't tell because he deletes everything, so it's hard to even see what's happening. Um, yeah, I'm over this. I like what the caller was saying earlier. And you said Canelo needs to get a new trainer. I think so. I like that, but that's it. That's all. That's my 2 cents. Peace.
Appreciate it. Like and share the video. Like and share the
Yes, sir.
video.
Yo, Casual Jerry, you so butthurt. I ain't even spoil the movie. All I said is she did a great job acting because I said you could tell she did a great job acting because you feel like she's a dirtbag. So how is that
Mhm.
you know, spoiling the movie for you? Don't make me tell you why she's a dirtbag. That
And you're
would
gonna
be
see some.
spoiling it.
And you're gonna see some body, some sexy body. That's all we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I ain't even tell you. When
Mhm.
you see the scene, he gonna be like, oh, I ain't even imagine it the way that it's playing out. You know?
Okay.
Army Mike, member for 13 months on the champ level. Salute. Army Mike.
The champ is
The
here.
champ is here.
Let's go,
The
champ.
champ is here. Let's go, champ.
Tank won't retire. Hashtag next face of boxing.
Who said that?
Army Mike. He don't believe he gonna retire. Let's see here. We got a live poll. Is Gervonta Davis' retirement announcement genuine? 31% say yes, he's fed up. 32% say no, it's a troll. 21% maybe, but he'll be back. Hey, remember Floyd did that. And 16% say too soon to tell.
Right.
Over on our X live video, or excuse me, over on our X account, we got
Mm-hmm.
who is the best lightweight in the world? Gervonta Tank Davis, 33.3%. Shakur Stevenson, 66.7%. Raymond Murataya, 0%. Floyd Schofield, 0%.
Oh, Tank that made him mad. Eesh.
Oh, yeah. And on our community page, same question. Who is the best lightweight in the world? 33%, Gervonta Tank Davis. 62%, Shakur Stevenson. 3%,
Yikes.
Abdullah Mason. 2%, Floyd Schofield.
Mm.
Nike Hendricks on a check-in.
You got me?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Shouts out to the boxing voice. Shouts out Star. Shouts out Nash. You know,
Shout out.
I'm gonna say this one thing about this situation right here, this topic, and I'm off of it. I really don't like talking about it. You notice anytime this a topic, something like this, with like what Shakur say, with dude, I don't talk about it. But retiring in boxing is not the same as retiring in other sports. Motherfucker can say he retired for 2 weeks, come back, I'm not retired. You know that shit. That's why you laughing. Like, so that I don't even stud that. But yeah, Mr. Janabet, help is on the way. Help is on the way, Janabet. I don't know how you gonna survive this, Janabet, but you're done for. You're through. Like my son say, he only 2. My son Messiah. He run up to you, he say, you're through. So Janabet, you're through. You know what I'm saying? Words from my son Messiah. And you know it's powerful because his name Messiah. And Terrence Crawford, you know what they call him, what they call him next, the water walker, the black
Yes,
Messiah.
sir.
Ass through. It all correlates together. You know what I'm saying? Jenna, your ass done for. You done open your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Adames, he wanted the shot because he said something first, but he had to remind himself, like, man, in the sparring, man, that motherfucker was catching me with some good counters, even though I hit him. But this motherfucker like to get hit. This the same nigga got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital. He got a different motive, man, different drive, man. You know what I'm saying? This man wants to live and win.
Mm.
So you're through, Janet Beck, Adonis, Laura. Laura, I respect you. I respect all the other champs, but I don't talk shit like that about Laura, cause that's my Cuban cousin right there. He nice too. He nice. He Hall of Fame. I don't care what nobody say. Laura nice with it. He gotta get taken out by one of the greats, you know. And then
Mm.
he going that Cuban Hall of Fame. And Adonis, he Cuban too, right?
Adamas is Dominican.
Dominican. Okay. Dominican. Well, next shouts out. He's a champ. He about to lose his shit though. I don't think
What?
he can beat. I don't think he can beat Jonathan. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he can beat Jonathan. He got Laura. I feel he got Laura, but not Jonathan. And my
Adamas
man
tough.
Crawford, my man Crawford is gonna destroy all three of them. In my girl Virgin Islands voice, all three of them gonna get destroyed. You know. So that's my call right there, man. Help is on the way. I'm gonna keep listening in. Hopefully people change this topic. Shouts
What
out.
the hell? Bobby
Mhm.
Cuts. Tip, I'm coming to you. My bad, man. Shit, my bad. Bobby, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Ho! Bobby? Bobby
Where you at,
Cuts.
Bobby?
Bobby Cuts. Tip, you got it.
Oh no, you straight. But anyway, man. Hey, man.
What's that, a run? Late night run?
Nah. I'm on my way to work, man. Me leaving work, going to work. I ain't gonna stay that long though. I got work in the morning at 7. You know what I'm saying? It's a busy week. But look, man. Yeah. You know, I told y'all earlier. Shakur is an attention seeker. This is what he is. The Don Diva of boxing. He's an attention seeker, man. This is what the boy do best. Shout out to Tank, man. Shout out to Tank. Tank told his ass off right. You know what I'm saying? Go get it out the mud. Go get it out the mud. Because Shakur don't want to put in the work. And I keep telling y'all, like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the game. Like, we not here to give handouts. We not here to give handouts. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Y'all gotta, like, bro, the boy gotta fight. And if he fight, he gotta fight a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not giving you handouts for taking soft ass fights. Point
Oh,
blank period.
Zepeda was a soft fight?
Come on, it's a bullshit fight. You know it was a
Bullshit.
bullshit
The
fight.
number one contender interim champ. Come
Bro,
on,
get the
man. You
fuck out
so
of here.
weird,
Get the
bro.
fuck out of here. The man went 24 rounds with Tevin Farmer and got dropped by Tevin Farmer, bro. Shakur didn't even put him down. What
And
are we talking
Shakur
about?
don't got no power. That's not his thing.
Man,
Floyd
bro,
wasn't putting people
bro,
down in the back half of his career. Like
bro.
what you
Floyd
want to
would
make it about
Floyd,
knockdowns.
Floyd
Make
would
it
have
about
stopped.
clean
Floyd would have stopped
boxing.
Williams Zepeda, bro. Floyd would have stopped Williams Zepeda. Stop that. Stop that. Tevin Farmer's not even known to be a
Yeah,
puncher, and he
that's
put
why
him
he
down.
stopped
Shakur is
Maidana.
known to be
That's
a
why he
bigger
stopped
puncher than
Castillo.
fucking Tevin
That's why
Farmer.
he stopped all those other Mexicans that he ain't stopped. Like Robert Guerrero. Get out of here, man. You just be saying
Bro,
shit to say
bro,
shit because you got a big ass
bro.
hole in your face.
I guess, man. You that's your boy from Jersey. That's your boy from Jersey. So you gonna back
And
your
that
boy
and
from
that's your
Jersey?
boy and that's your boy
That's
from
cool.
Baltimore.
That's
So you
cool.
gonna back him.
Word.
That's
That's
what you
cool.
doing. That's what
That's
you doing.
cool. That's
At the end of the
cool.
day, we just
That's
want to
cool.
see the
So,
fight. That's all we
hey
want.
man, that's
That's
cool.
all we
We
want.
do want to see it, right? But your boy don't want. He doesn't warrant anything worth
Here
seeing
we
the
go.
fight. You
Here
heard
we
what
go
Tank said?
again
No,
on
no, 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 no,
my
no, no. You know the
own.
business of boxing, bro. You heard what Tank said. Promoters don't want to pay for that shit. Nobody wants to pay for that shit because nobody wants to see a snooze fest. That's just the
Bro,
truth of the matter.
bro,
I don't know
don't
why
you
y'all act
gon'
like y'all don't real. Y'all don't
you
understand this shit,
you gonna fall for that cap?
man. It ain't,
Shakur Tank is a pay-per-view. Ain't nobody paying for
the
that.
man, the man can't even
The
sell
only
tickets,
people
man.
paying for that
What
is
we
us.
talking about?
The promoters don't
Yo,
pay for that. Why you lying to the people?
yo,
The
Liar.
the
promoters want
man
to see
can't even
Frank
sell
Martin.
tickets. He can't sell tickets, man. Why you lying, bro? Come on,
That
dog.
man been selling 10,000 plus. Oh my God,
At
this
home
is
in
crazy.
Jersey,
This
in
is
Jersey,
crazy. This
in
is crazy,
Jersey,
bro. Bro, he
in
sold
Jersey,
6,000 on a fucking Thursday in Las
in
Vegas.
Jersey. Hey, bro,
Fucking
we do
you
it.
you you you
Yo,
sound
yo,
stupid.
we doing 15,000, bro. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
but to say he
We
can't
doing
sell
more than that.
tickets is
We doing more than
ridiculous.
that.
That's ridiculous.
On
Say you don't
to
want the
the to the
fight,
to the
bro.
level to the level comparison that y'all trying to compare him to Tank. He don't sell
Ain't
tickets.
nobody
He don't
comparing him to
sell.
Tank. He is a viable dance partner. You know how much Canelo wish or Tank Crawford wish they could get a dance partner that could guarantee 6,000 tickets in Las Vegas, 10,000 tickets in New York, 5,000 tickets
Right.
in Atlanta. Man, if you don't shut your silly ass up,
Hey, hey, we gonna milk the cow.
yeah,
We
milk
gonna
the
milk the
cow.
cow. If he don't want to put in the work, then oh well, we well off. We well off. He need to start doing something.
Weird,
That's
bro.
just a fact. He needs
Weird,
to start doing something.
weird,
Y'all sit
weird,
here, y'all been babysitting this kid since he done came out the damn Olympics, bro. He needs to do
weird,
something. How long y'all gonna
weird,
babysit him? When we
weird,
gonna see Shakur in an actual fight, bro? When are we gonna see him in a fight? The only reason
weird,
is Tank
weird,
is right, bro. Tank is
weird.
right. See, I heard Star talking earlier. The reason y'all want to see it so bad is because y'all want to see Tank lose. You can run me for one. Y'all want to see Tank lose so
Well, the
bad, and
reason
he
why
get
you
it.
don't want to
And
see it is
he
you
get it.
scared to see him
And Tank,
lose.
no, y'all don't understand. Tank is smart. Tank is smart. Tank is street smart. He get it. Y'all want to see him lose, so he gonna milk this cow. But in the meantime, while he milking this cow, no, Shakur need to do something. Shakur
Then
needs to do
prove
something.
the
That's what
people
y'all need to
wrong that want to
understand.
see him
He
lose
ain't
if he
done
know he
shit
kind of
yet.
gonna lose.
He ain't done shit yet. I like,
Yo, what
God,
did
yeah.
Lamont do? Cause you was
Hey,
beating the
bro,
drum for him. What did he do?
you seen what Lamont did?
No, no,
Lamont
no,
moved
no.
up
What he do to get the fight?
before Hector Garcia, common opponent with Javante Tank Davis,
Okay,
and a current champion,
okay.
current WBA
So
champion,
being a
and he
being
was a current,
being a
and he took the
current
belt off.
being a
No, no, no,
current
no, 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 no,
being a
no. Hold
current
on. He
champion
took
you
the
could
belt off of.
unify with.
He
Being
took
a
the belt.
three
He
division
took the belt off
champion,
that. He took
none
the
of that
belt off of
matters,
Hector
huh?
Garcia. He took the belt
Silly,
off of Hector Garcia. He took the belt off of Hector Garcia, and Lamont activated his WBA
silly,
status in order to jump up and fight the champion. So what are you talking about,
silly,
man? Cut it out, bro.
silly,
Cut it out.
Mm.
Cut it
silly,
out, man.
silly,
This man here, bro. If
silly.
y'all know this is a quote unquote mega fight, then tell Shakur to do something so they can get paid. But as of right now, you're not getting no fucking free handouts.
Okay, bro.
Simple, bro.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay, that's
Simple.
your money. That's your
God,
money.
God,
Tank money, your
Wow.
God,
money.
yeah. Hey man, it's the reason why Shakur ain't reached that level y'all want him to be at. It's because he's not taking the tough fights. I don't know
Tank
how many times a
money,
week
your
I gotta keep
money.
calling in saying this every time he got a show. Y'all gonna sit here, y'all gonna keep watching him fight the Josh Padleys of the world and wonder why he not a fucking superstar in the sport of boxing. Cause he not taking the tough marketable fights.
Lord have
Point blank
mercy.
period, bro.
Cry me a
Hey, say what you
river.
want. That ain't that the
Oh,
same reason? Ain't that the same reason Bud ain't a superstar? Ain't
but a
that the same reason
star.
Bud coming on late?
But a
Ain't that the same
star.
reason Bud coming
Mm.
on late? Cause
But a
Bud just now
star.
fighting the big names. Like, come on, bro.
But a star,
Like,
B.
that was great. This the same thing everybody in that camp done did, bro. From Andre Ward to Terrence Bud Crawford to Shakur Stevenson, man.
But a star, bro.
Everybody with the exception of Floyd, bro. Like, hey, man. Hey, it's nasty over there. It's nasty over there. I can't fool with them guys. I can't fool. We well off, man. We well off. You know what I'm saying? It's GTD over everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas
Mm.
want to step up, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be ready. Just hit our jack. We send an offer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm
But
amazed.
y'all know
I'm
what's out
amazed.
there, man.
I'm amazed.
I don't know if y'all amazed at. I mean,
I'm
hey,
amazed. I was hoping that it was no other man that felt that talked the way Tank talked, but you just let me down just now.
hey,
I'm
man.
amazed.
Shout out to Tank. Y'all keep saying he ain't fight nobody, but it seems like everybody he fight done became a champion
You
after.
may feel like it's your
Or he done
turn,
fought current
Baby
champions,
but it's
former
not your
cry.
champions.
turn.
Baby cry.
Mm.
Baby cry. Bobby Cuts.
My
Bobby
bad. I just got
Good.
out the hospital and shit.
Oh
Y'all
man,
hear
you
me?
I
okay?
hope you're doing all
Yeah, I hear
right.
you.
Yeah, I'm good. I just dislocated my shoulder.
Damn.
Oh man.
You know, y'all gotta stop hating on
What,
Tank though.
carrying all that
Tank the
money you
favorite
won?
guy. No, I was just did too. I did like 120 pull-ups and just shit just popped.
Damn.
Oh my
You know
God.
what I'm saying?
I
I
mean,
was just
hold up,
standing.
hold
I was
up.
just doing shit that just popped on his own.
You ain't doing them straight though. What we talking about?
No, I did, but I still did them back to back. I did like 4 sets.
All right.
Gotta be
Salute, man.
careful.
Get that work.
Shoulder.
But the damn yeah, y'all hating on Tank.
Oh,
He
he retiring. We
the
ain't
whole
hating
all
on him.
people calling in, dog. People, the Boxing Boys Nation. Y'all been hating on Tank, man. I've been listening. Y'all talking about, yeah, like I Tank said, y'all need to shut up and be fans. Stop trying to tell people what to do with their careers. And once again, Tank is the
Mm.
best at 135. He got the best resume. He beat the most champions. He beat the most undefeated fighters under 30. You can't compare Shakur to him. Shakur, he finally got a good win against Cepeda. Congratulations. But you got a long way to go before you compare yourself to Tank Davis. And you know, that is the fight. Tank already said he's fighting Shakur. He already said that's gonna be his last fight. He said that shit years ago. People still they building the fight up. It's part of building the fight up. After Tank knock out Jake Paul, he gonna be the biggest star in America because everybody want to see Jake Paul get knocked out. He about to deliver that. And then just the optics of a little ass nigga like Tank knocking out a heavyweight is gonna send him into the stratosphere. It's gonna look fun. It's gonna be funny as hell. But that's what you about to see. You know what I'm saying? You know, this ain't no Chavez Jr., no bum ass Chavez Jr. and no who else he fought? Motherfucking Nate Diaz or some shit. A motherfucking MMA money. This ain't that bullshit. Tank coming in with real power. This motherfucker do wall squats with 300 pounds. He got real power. You know what I'm saying? Jake going to sleep. Shakur, he know he getting. Shakur know he ain't ready for Tank. Shakur need to fight. That's why he fight. He fighting T.O. I thought he fighting T.O. at 140, but he talking about fighting Tank. And y'all want to bring up what Lamont did? Lamont Roach got the fight because Shakur ducked Tank. Tank tried to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko said, "No
Yo,
smoke. I got
you
to retire."
nasty for
Then they tried to get. They called
Whoa.
Shakur. Shakur
you
even admitted that
nasty
Tank
for
team
that. You
called him.
said Shakur
Shakur
duck
didn't want the
tank.
fight, so
You
Lamont was the next
crazy.
man up. Lamont was the next man up. So I want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shakur don't want no smoke.
Nasty.
Shakur no smoke. Stevenson, Captain Clout Chaser, Tank name to promote his weak ass fights. That's what they do. They promote. They use Tank name and then they go fight somebody else to get. That's how they sell their tickets for their fight by mentioning Tank, acting like they want to fight Tank. They've been doing this shit for years.
Mm.
You know that shit. That's part of the game. I can't knock the hustle, but they don't want no real smoke. All the Shakur Stevenson
Mm.
fans, Shakur is not Bud. I don't care how much he dick ride Bud. I don't care that's Bud little bro. I don't care how much Bud like Shakur. He ain't Bud. You know what I'm saying? He go get knocked out by Tank. Shakur know it. Bud know it. The world know it. And when we finally see that, I can't wait. Because I can't wait to see
You
Shakur go
may
to
feel
sleep
like it's
and
your
see all the
time,
haters make their
but
excuses.
it's not your time.
What you got to say
Alrighty
about that, man?
then, I got to say, you sound like the hater.
Take care of the shoulder.
Word. Can you stop? We got Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
What up? Yo, what was
Yo.
your order? Did you order the steak?
man, I ordered a whole bunch of shit off that shit. I had like, I think it was like 2 weeks worth or 3 weeks worth or some shit.
Damn, did you get the steak though?
Yeah, I got cause you know they only got like a limited when you choose the weight loss shit, you know they got limited shit. Like,
Mm.
so I got
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, because they want to keep you on the law. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
what
so
what
I
what
got a
what what
couple
they
of
what
the
they
same
send you? A
shit.
lot of shrimp and salmon, right?
Yeah, 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 bunch of that shit for sure. But yeah, I ain't crack it open yet, but I'm gonna do that shit in a
I
minute.
know this gonna
Just got
sound
to the crib.
crazy, but according to the company, you don't got to take the plastic off. So if you crack like one corner of the plastic so it could breathe and then throw it in the microwave, then that plastic even easier to come off once it's done. I
Okay,
usually
yeah,
do
cause
I
that.
usually do 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes per meal, but I like my shit hot.
Okay, yeah, cause I was about thinking like, damn, can I put this shit in there like that?
Yeah, yeah. I,
So
I put it
yeah,
in there like that, but I text the company owner and he said that it's supposedly safe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Google it or no shit like that, but yeah, you crack a corner open so it could breathe, then you just pop it in there. 3 minutes later, that shit coming smooth off, and that shit be rocking. That shit be rocking.
yeah, yeah, I'm fuck with that shit, man. It's really on the like the shit that I eat. I gotta watch what I eat and shit. That's really all it is with me. But yeah, dog was right last call, man. But yeah, we still talk about. this shit, man, go ahead and retire, man. Cause you already know how I feel about the shit. But yeah, man. In other words, we back, man. December, man. Woke back, man. In December, we just trying to find a location, man.
On what
And I
network?
think we trying to figure all that out, man. Calm down, bro.
Cause I
Just
I,
calm
I I'm
down.
oh no, I ain't trying to mess with you. I think it's gonna be that same network that Floyd is on. That app that I told y'all, I think it's called Fight Sports or something. It's not in America just yet. It's still being beta tested in Singapore and in the Philippines, but that's what they're gonna use to do the Mike Tyson and the Floyd fight. And remember, her manager Mark Taffet, he he
It is,
he
yeah.
part of that shit. So I don't like. That's the
Mm-hmm.
only reason I think they ain't announced no network for her yet. Cause maybe they trying to
Yeah,
offer her that, and she ain't saying yes or no until it's probably
yeah,
active
yeah.
type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's gonna be franchise too, bro.
Oh yeah, you know
That's
what?
what I'm
That
hearing.
makes sense now because she did go quiet. Big Mama was on her ass for a minute. And
Wow,
now
bro.
she ain't saying nothing. So maybe they sent her that email.
You said, hey, chill out, though.
You know
She
she
went on
was
her
on
ass.
her.
She
She
just
was
wanted to
on her,
fight.
bro. The
She was on
quote,
her because she wanted that face off in
bro.
front of
Yeah, but
20,000.
that was
That's why she
after
really
that.
was
I'm
on
talking
her.
about after that. I remember the quote posted
Yeah, yeah.
like a picture, and she was like, "All right, that's cute and all, but is you about to fight me or what?" She was in the comment
Yeah.
section, bruh.
On her head. Like,
Yeah.
you want this smoke, man, you about to get it, man. We gonna give you another payday, man. So that's what she really want. So yeah, we gonna give her a little payday, man. Get her ass about the
That's
sport.
exactly what I want. Keep giving Shadeja Green time to develop. It's gonna be over for y'all.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be
I know that's
over.
what you want.
When it when
I know that's
no,
what you
I
want.
mean we ready. We ready, but the more fights we
Ah,
just get
okay.
more ready. We just get more ready. We just perfecting our
Who
craft.
but who is she gonna fight that's gonna get her ready for
Whoever
her? That's
step
what I'm saying.
up, whoever step up. That's what we waiting on. Who gonna step up? Offers went
She
out.
better rematch.
Offers
She
went
ain't gonna
out to the
rematch
top
though.
dogs, man. Top dogs ain't want that
If she go
smoke.
rematch Marshall though,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't
this that's
know.
gonna be.
Hey, I bet
She
you it'll
better
be
not.
no, I want her to. Cause she gonna be
Okay,
more comfortable now. She gonna be more
okay,
comfortable. I promise you. Listen, she'll be more nervous with Clarissa because that's new. And that's top
yeah,
dog. So what we
facts.
get Marshall again, all we gonna do is Sean. I promise you. Promise you.
That's gonna be a good fight. So
Mama
they need to
Green,
make
where
that
you at,
fight.
Mama Green? I know you be listening.
Yeah, you be listening. Just know she can't fuck with the globe.
Yeah,
Just
all right.
know
Make the
that.
fight happen,
But
man.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
Make that fight
yeah.
happen. That's
So
what the public need. I don't know. I
we
don't
just
even know
building
why
it.
you doing that because you know they sent us all the pictures. She don't look like she in fighting shape. You
No,
talking about
no, not right now. That's
December?
why it's December. Yeah. It
Nah,
only
that ain't
take her two
enough.
months, bro.
That ain't
Stop it.
enough, bruh. That ain't
It only
enough,
take her 2 months, bro. Stop it.
bruh,
Just stop
bruh,
it, bro. It take
bruh.
her 2 months, nigga. So you already know that. She's an athlete, bro, and she know how to lose weight.
Hey man,
Come
listen,
on now.
listen. That
And we
picture
just
going
dropped the music
viral.
video, bro.
That picture going
Music video
viral,
just
man.
got dropped.
Ghost
Yeah,
writing
music
in
video
effect.
just got dropped.
Pat Pooh's ghost
Yeah.
writing in effect.
Mm.
Send me
Hey,
the
chill
send me the
out.
link.
She been
Nah,
rapping before that.
yeah,
She
but
was rapping before
yeah,
that.
yeah, but if she be a fool not to let that man write that verse, a straight fool.
Why not? Yeah,
Even
why
if it's
not?
a
That's her
collab,
boo.
even if he get credits, like cool, you want to be the lead, cool. Just put the credits in inside the CD cover, and it's like Pat Poose also wrote that shit with you. He helped you when you got a little mental block. You
Yeah,
feel me?
Teamwork
that
make
song
the
was a
dream work.
yeah. They did a video to a song from a year ago though, so she been wrote that shit. But
Nah,
that I think that shit dropped tomorrow.
he tweaked it though.
He tweaked that.
Mm.
He said he had to rewrite that
Of
bitch.
course. Of course.
This nigga said Chef rewrite that bitch.
Yo.
Oh shit, I ain't fucking with you, dog. But yeah, man, we back December, bro. I'm just trying to see if it's gonna be franchise or I don't know about the Shadeja, bro, cause she's still trying to be on Jake cards. So I don't know, bro.
Yo, you
So
sound funny. She's still trying to be on J Card. Them the biggest cards. Tank on J Card, man. What we talking about?
no,
Gary
fact,
Antoine
no,
Russell
fact.
on J Card. Like, you know that
No, that nigga
Netflix is
starting to get
Jake,
the good
man.
ass cars, bro. I told ever since I said that nigga cars was weak as hell with that Serrano Puerto Rico bullshit, he been stepping up. So the shout out to Jake, bro. That nigga do having good undercards. Like he got that's about two straight. Think about two straight. So yeah, keep him coming, my nigga. Shit, I fuck with Jake, so that shit I really, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with Jake, so he ain't got a problem in my book. But yeah, I'm telling you, we back, bro. I'm waiting for this announcement to see what company or TV company is gonna be in. I think she fighting franchise. So yeah, that's gonna be a movie for sure. Niggas saying we don't got movies and shit, but we got a movie coming up for sure, man. So yeah, it's big time boxing Detroit. I'm out.
I ain't.
All right. What I got?
We got Swift in the building.
What up, Swift?
1 2 1 2. How
We
you
hear you.
doing,
We hear you. We hear you.
Good, thank
Yeah,
you.
you know, I'm sorry. That's good. That's good. I see you drinking a lot of water over there. You getting ready to get into the fights game too?
Yeah, see me. I just drink a I just probably drink like almost a gallon a day. Not really purposely, but I drink a lot of water.
Not
Nah,
purposely.
that's what
I'm
they've
doing it
been saying.
purposely.
That's what
I
they've
mean,
been
I just
saying though, that we need to drink more water.
yeah,
That's what they've been
'cause-
saying for the longest,
yeah,
the last 5 7 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
At
When I
least
used
a
to compete,
gallon a day.
I used to have to drink a
Yeah,
gallon a day, and then leading up to the competition, like 2 gallons, like the last week. So I'm just used to consuming a lot of water. But yeah.
cool. You know, on this thing with Tank, man, Um, I knew he was ready to retire 8 months ago when I seen him smoking weed.
Mm.
People forget that. If you're a real boxer, you don't drink and smoke weed. And
You
Tank
don't
did
think?
that on.
I thought that was
I
AI. Was that real?
Nah, I know what he talking about. I mean, it ain't even look like he in hell, but I get
nah,
what you
but
saying.
he did inhale because there's no way. Why would you even have weed? If you a real boxer, you out there trying to punch niggas out. You trying not to get knocked out. You ain't out there smoking no weed because that shit is a down high. All it's gonna do is make you slower.
Mm.
So he, and I'm not mad at him because he said he wanted to retire like 6 months ago. He been said that. So, that's what it is. I mean, like Tip said, he fought everybody, almost everybody. He fought all the Mexican fighters. He fought everybody. And I think that he's starting to realize that he don't want to stay in shape or get in shape like he used to, because Tank used to be in very, very, very good shape. He's not like looking like that in shape person that he was 2 years ago. And I guess it's hard to keep that up. It's a discipline thing. I guess it's hard to keep it up. And I mean, it's hard regardless to stay in shape. And maybe he don't want to do it no more. I mean, I wouldn't have never, if I was Tank, I wouldn't have never left Mayweather. Mayweather's the greatest uh, uh, lightweight of all times. I wouldn't have never left his camp, but he felt that Mayweather was trying to get him beat. He said so. I mean, he said so on TV after a fight, or I'm like, well, you know, I guess he's trying to test him, but then Mayweather probably doesn't want anybody to retire 50-0. So I think there could be a jealousy in that as well with Mayweather and Tank Davis. But at the end of the day, he's been hinting to retiring and that he didn't want to fight no more. And once I start seeing him smoke weed, I'm like, okay, he really don't want to fight no more. And Shakur Stevenson, I'm with Tip on that. Shakur Stevenson is a snooze fest. I've never seen him. I've never seen him gully up to a fight
What?
and
The
be ready.
last
He just
one. Come on,
what was the last
fellas.
what was the last fight?
William Cepeda, he was right in the pocket. Did people doing videos of like him and Floyd side by side in that fight with Maidana? It's
All
like,
right, all right. I'll give him that. You're right. You're right. I'll give him that because I never disliked um uh
hold on, champ.
Shakur Stevenson.
I mean, you ain't
Yeah.
got much time anyway. It's only 21 seconds, but I got a guest on real quick. Brandon, what up?
What's up, my man? We doing?
All good,
What's
all
going on,
good. How are
Brandon?
you?
How we doing? Good, good. I'm doing great.
Yeah, man, just wanted to get you on. I know it's been hard to kind of hammer this interview down, so I said let me see if we could get something sporadic going on here and give you some congratulations on an amazing performance, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Uh, man, take us back to that fight. I guess letter grade. What would you give yourself?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. B,
Why a B?
B. Just because honestly, it was a whole bunch of other things that I could have done, but I went in there with the mentality of um, I told my team before I went into this fight. You know, I apologized to my team about if I got disqualified because the fight before this fight, I was getting low blowed. It was a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been, and it was allowed because I guess the referee said he had a hard time hearing what was going on, and I don't care what nobody say. Getting fouled and getting low blow, getting hit in the private area that many times by a professional fighter, it does something to you. We're professional fighters, so it made me have to gather myself. I had to get my legs under me. So this time around, fighting against Boychuk, who I know is a much sturdier, tougher opponent, somebody who's been fighting against the top fighters in his division. I told them if I got disqualified, then I apologize. Because if he low blow me, if he headbutt me, it will be an eye for an eye. But I told them, man, we should not be moved. Like I literally was like, I'm not going backwards. I'm not going back. I'm going to show him that even at his game, what he's known for doing, I was going to neutralize that and take over and do everything that he's supposed to be great at, and show him that I'm greater at what he's capable of doing. So I mean, as far as that goes, I did what I wanted to do, but I took some shots that I had no business taking because I'm a lot more craftier than that, a lot slicker than that. Um, and I just believe in my ability that much.
Comparing your performance to Virgil's, who you think did it better?
I mean, who you tell me?
Ah, buddy, I asked first.
All right. Well, I got no problem. I got no problem. I honestly think that I completely dominated him every round. There was not a moment where you thought that I was in trouble. Um, and as I said, I did it from being in the center of the ring. I outlanded him. I outworked him. I out everything, Boychuk. And the volume of punching that he's normally used to throwing, and the body of work in which he's used to producing, it was non-existent. And it was non-existent not because I was smothering his work, and I literally just outworked him. I hit him real hard, made him not want to throw his punches. And then when he was trying to let his hands go, I would counter him and just do little small things to put my punches together to neutralize him because I was looking to knock him out. I wasn't trying to just go all 10 rounds with him. I was looking for a spectacular finish, but then he started to fight to survive. And he did well surviving. That's why we were able to go the whole 10 rounds. But I wasn't looking for 10 rounds. I was looking for 10 or less. I was looking for less.
Man, Brandon, I have to say that the my only complaint to the main card of the Canelo Crawford fight was that your fight wasn't on that main card. And when I was asked about that, I was like, "Oh my God!" And I have to be honest with you, that was my first time seeing you fight. So when I saw the pre-fight when you wore the wig and everything, the press conference, I was like, who is this guy? Who is this? Who is this guy? But of course, when you pull up your shirt, I'm like, okay, well, he's conditioned. He looks amazing. So let's see what he gonna do the night of the fight.
That's
But
genetics. Get out of here.
when
You
when
been,
but
bro,
when
you've been looking like that for like 20 years, bro. I need to
Baby
know. I'm sorry,
conditions.
Star. I know cause Star is super into fitness. So we need to know how much cardio you doing to look like that, bro. You always rip 24/7, even out of camp, bro. I follow you. That gotta be genetics.
No,
Let me not
crazy.
disrespect you. Obviously, it's not all genetics. You gotta put in the work, but like I'm
Hmm.
sure in high school you was also fucking diesel.
nah, man, I was doughboy. You know what I'm saying? I was
You was
I had a lot of
chubby?
baby fat. I was chubby, man. Ask
Wow.
Whoa.
anybody who knew me when I was in high school. Everybody knew I was chubby. I was more tailored towards looking more like a football player. I looked like I was either between just way too short, but either between being a linebacker and a running back. I wasn't ripped. I wasn't diesel the way I was. That's what all the older folks call me today. They're like that dude diesel. So
Wow.
That's
yeah,
definitely a phrase
So
from
so
my era.
so so would
that's
you
it.
say so would you say as far as your midsection, would you say it's more cardio or more diet?
It's a mixture of both. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I could get away with hot Cheetos. I can get away with everything. I'm being real. Like now, I listen to my body. My body, like that. It's crazy as it may sound. People don't understand when I say your body starts to talk to you. If you eat a
Oh
whole
my
bunch of
God. Yes.
you eat a whole
Yes.
bunch of steak, you start to eat certain foods, and literally the next day, even after you eat it, you're like sluggish. You start feeling terrible. Your body starts to, that's your body speaking to you, like, yo, you overloaded. You
Yep.
just overdid it. So, what I start doing, especially when I get close to a camp, when I'm getting close towards fight night, what I start doing is eating a lot more seafood. I'll mix it up. Some days I'll eat seafood, and I won't eat. It's literally it's something that I've learned from listening to. It's this older Asian man. He used to be like, you eat
Mm.
either from the land or from the sea. But he was talking about if it's
Yeah.
from the land, then it's either it's chicken or beef, or of course vegetation. You need vegetables and all of that. But he was saying for every meal, make sure you're eating vegetables.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to sound like I'm a health guru or nothing, but literally, that was one of the things that he was said to me, and one of the ways to getting ripped was eating more so of whitefish, because
Hmm.
it's not as heavy and it doesn't sit.
Fatty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it's gonna give you what you need. That avocados, you need fatty foods, so that way when you're losing all of this weight, because when we're training, we're burning calories and we're sweating out pounds during workouts. Like each workout, you could lose the highest amount of weight that I've lost without a sauna suit on, just it being hot in the gym. Um, it's probably honestly it was like between 4 to 5 pounds, and that's what I just put a little it was like a little
Abilene?
Abilene cream. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. Abilene cream. And
Mm.
we was up in there. I sparred. After I finished sparring, I was shadow boxing, skip rope. I did my floor work, where it was the sit ups and all of that stuff. And literally, I was down like 6 pounds from
That's
just that
crazy.
workout. So of
That's
course you
crazy.
have to put something back into your system. Otherwise, you'll start feeling real depleted. And that's why I say, like, man, you have to listen to your body. It's extremely important for you to kind of get in tune with your body. The younger you are, the better it is, because then you'll be able to achieve a lot more greatness within your own self versus you
Of
waiting
course.
until you're yeah, a little older.
Of
But
course.
wherever you start, that's your journey, and it's extremely important for you to be able to have that communication with your body. So I just try my
That's
best
dope.
not to eat late. Try your best not to go to sleep with food
Yep.
in your stomach. That's
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 dope.
mostly that's one of the biggest things, man. Ness, stop eating late. Stop
That's
eating late.
dope.
Ness, stop
Yeah,
doing it.
Yeah, that's dope. You
Listen,
you
you
can't
gotta
you can't really.
understand. I be on this show so long. Sometimes it's impossible not to eat at like a 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Like, look, it's already about to be 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? On the East,
Mm,
when I go back to Florida, I'm really gonna be done. Cause look, you're in Atlanta and it's eight
hmm.
21, so
Well, no,
it,
you just
it,
have
it
to eat
makes it
before that.
difficult.
You're gonna have to eat before that 7 o'clock show
What?
when you get
And
here.
then stay and then
Yeah.
stay and then stay hungry all night. And then she don't want me to eat
Uh,
M&Ms either. She said no M&Ms neither. What am I do? Hold on, Brandon. So you don't eat no snacks either?
nah,
Yeah,
well, the
bring
snacks that I eat for the most part
some.
is usually like fruit. I'm not gonna lie, it's usually fruit or a protein snack bar, something like
What?
that.
Yeah.
You
Um,
don't eat
yeah,
candy?
Yeah.
nah, not so much really now. I used to a whole
Candy.
Even
lot,
I
but
mean, even out of camp, like you ain't like going to the movies, getting some M&Ms with your girl?
not really, man.
Wow, no sweet tooth, man. You
Hey,
lucky.
don't
No
make it
wonder
sound
you
like
look
I'm.
like that then. I mean, if you
Well,
ain't
you
got
Yeah,
no
wanna.
sweet tooth, it's easy, I guess.
you know what I'm
So
Yeah,
saying?
so
I'm
but
so
alright.
so nothing. You don't have no guilty pleasure. You really just rock with fruit?
Oh no, I mean like I love ice cream, frozen yogurts, and all
Okay.
of that stuff. Nah,
mm,
Bryce, man, get out of here, son. It's my youngest little
within
guy. I'm doing an
within
interview. Go, go, go.
moderation. Yeah, within moderation, huh?
Wow.
Gotcha. Yeah, it
So now
got to
let me
be.
let me let me pivot back to the fight. So Brandon, when I say you were so active in that fight, I did see the Boa Chuck and his
Virgil?
name
Virgil, Virgil.
Virgil fight. I like your fight better. Now I'm gonna say that because to me you just stayed on him the whole time. To me, your ring generalship was just off the charts. I really love your corner. I like the fact that your corner was. That's the first time that I heard a corner to say hold the breath for a few seconds. I was like, oh wow, that's masterful because it's like that's mind power to me, right? And then when they was telling you, reminding you that you were the B side, like that was powerful to me too because they kept you on your toes. But the pressure that you was putting on board Chuck that entire fight, I was like, man, this guy is so powerful and so amazing. So I just want to thank you for that performance. I just wish that it was on a main card. I'm sure the opportunities are gonna come from that because you made a big statement. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah.
has the phone been ringing?
Well, I did something smart, man. I sent everything towards my manager, Mark Habibi. I had to because and he's like, yo, bruh, my phone is ringing crazy. So we're getting offers. We're getting offers because I'm no longer with my promotion, the promotion I was once with before, which is Banner Promotions. They
Bro.
were no non-existent. Bruh, I know. I couldn't say anything
how
until after.
how did you get out of it? Did you just like cuz obviously you've been getting regional titles. Doesn't that automatically renew you?
Yeah, yeah, it did. But even at the point where the what happened is the contract basically if you would have left up towards how they were trying to place this contract, it's almost never ending.
Yeah.
And it would have been never ending. And I was like, okay, look, man, I've already served this time. We have to figure out it's either I'm gonna do this or I'm not fighting anymore. And they were playing hardball. It was like, well, shit, if you don't fight, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no sweat off our back, so we don't care. And I was like, dude, that's pretty jacked up, like, so Mark is real intelligent. He's smart, man. He was like, look, man, let me handle everything. Let me see what I could do. Let me talk to these guys. And Mark is the one who pretty much handled everything. And this fight going in, me fighting Boychik, when I say I knew I was going in as the B side, I mean literally the only people who believed that I was going to go up in here and stump him was the few folks who know of me, who knows me enough to be like, "Yo, Brandon's a real good fighter." But I mean, like as far as like promotion, nobody. It was basically me purchasing my contract and then going into a fight to where I was even my own promotion.
I'm sorry. When you say, just to be clear, when you say purchasing a contract, you saying you bought yourself out of the contract, like Andy Ruiz
Yeah,
did with Top Rank?
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's
Mm.
dope. I mean, I just
Yeah,
want to make sure the other, because fighters gonna listen to other people need to listen. You got to take control of your
yeah,
career, man. I'm happy for
you
you,
have
man.
to. I'm not gonna hold you, man. You've known. I've been in that contract
Forever.
for for over 10 years, and no young fighter needs that. No fighter who's has aged need that. Everybody needs an opportunity to be able to strike out on their own if they're gonna strike out. Everybody needs an opportunity to fail on their own. They need to be able to make it on their own. Like every decision that they make shouldn't be loomed off of basically somebody only being able to put you in a predicament. You should be able to create something for yourself, which I did when I fought Boychuk. I went out there. I was the only fighter who was marketing my fight because I knew what it was. I knew what the situation was. They said, "Look, Boychuk is one of the top fighters in the world, but he's Ukrainian. He don't have much of a presence. So we
Yeah.
need for Brandon to go and sell the fight." And once I heard that he called me an old man, that's when Old Man Cannon was born. That's when I was like, well, let me go find me an old a wig, and the wigs that I found when I was at Party City and stuff, man, they were terrible. They was all like, like they were
Clown wig.
terrible, man. Yeah, I was like, oh hell no, they look like a nappy ass Hulk Hogan wig. It was all just, it was like a fro in the back, but it's all, I was like, no. And then I found that one particular wig where I looked like Ric Flair. That's why I was making fun. I was like, yo, give me the Ric Flair wig. I'm gonna throw on my player glasses. And I was like, yo, well, since you calling me old, and what I've learned is the boxing world call fighters old once they reach a certain age, like
Age.
33, all of a sudden you're an old ass man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Hmm.
like, look, I take very good care of myself. I'm in phenomenal shape. I know this because I'm in a gym and I'm training and I'm sparring with youth. I'm sparring with young fighters who's up and coming. I'm sparring with heavier, younger guys. So they got energy. They're trying to work volume and I'm outworking them. I'm pushing the hell out of all of
Hmm.
them. So I was like, yo, I like my odds. And respectfully, man, I've always known that I was heavy handed. And that heavy hand doesn't go away with age. It gets refined. It's much better. It's much sharper. That's why you every time I hit Boychuk, you heard it. You didn't hear when he was hitting me. You heard when I was hitting him. So it definitely I had to sell the hell out of this fight. I had to sell myself because again, I'm walking into brand new territory where I say I'm a free agent. I had I had the performance of the night, as far as what they believe besides Terrence Crawford, but I didn't think they was going to give it to Terrence Crawford because that was the actual main event.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest and say I thought that that was the performance of the night, even though a lot of folks didn't like how it went. Doesn't matter, does not matter. What he did and who he did it against. That was performance of the night. If it was me ranking it, just being honest, because I love boxing. I'm a huge fan of boxing. So when I saw what he was capable of doing, I was smiling, going, "Man, that's it right there. That's exactly how you supposed to approach it." With the feinting, and keeping your jab, keeping your leading hand busy, setting up, let the guy keep throwing nothing but powerful punches, and just work off of that. So, and it's funny, man, because even after the fight, I was asked, it was like, yo, man, you seen when Canelo was fighting Crawford? Because I'm around a lot of Canelo fans, and they asked me, what did I think of it? And I was like, well, I think Canelo is real good and he's great. But what happened was, is over time, he fell in love with his greatness to where he didn't go out and cut the ring off the way he used to when he was younger, because he got
Yeah.
into a place to where he saw everything kind of just fell in place for him because he's Canelo. And it didn't work against him towards a guy who felt that they were hungry and they were looking to who's focused. And I love that. Excuse me. I love that Terrence is extremely competitive because he wouldn't allow himself to fall into doing what everybody else was doing when they fought him, and that was doing. It's a certain guideline that he wants you to follow, and he didn't do it. And that's why I was like, yo, I expected that. And what I said about what Canelo should do is go back to setting small punches up. When you saw me fighting Boychuk, I didn't throw all big punches. I would set punches up here and there, touch, touch,
Yeah.
touch, bang, bang. And that's where fighters who's built like me, Canelo, built like us, the Marvin Haglers and the guys who has broad shoulders and are punchers. You have to set those kind of punches up by getting the person into that position, getting those people into a certain condition of fainting and getting them to where you need to get them to throw and land those kind of punches versus you just off the back throwing hooks and uppercuts and overhand rights and stuff like that. Boxing is a sport. Not only is it a sport, but it's a science. So you got to live up to that.
Yeah.
Did you go into it thinking I'm gonna knock him out again?
No, I had the mindset of if he tried like to fight back real hard, if he fight back real hard, it's gonna be a short night. But as we were fighting, I could feel the fight. Like literally, it was evolving. Like as we were fighting, he was trying to make adjustments so I couldn't hit him with certain punches, and that's when I can tell.
Mhm.
Like it was moments where I can tell he was like in survival mode. Like he wanted to make the fight look competitive, but he wouldn't do things to open himself up because he saw I was like a shark looking for blood. Like I tasted blood, so he can tell. So he was like, I'm not gonna do this because I can tell he's looking to try to get me,
Mhm.
and I was.
Man, definitely an amazing fight. Anybody in the division you're eyeing now?
I'm not gonna hold you. Everybody who's got some a
Hardware?
plaque, yeah, everybody who's got the hardware, I'm looking uh to collect and pass go. I've always believed that given the opportunity, I could prove that I'm one of the best fighters in the world, and I can be a world champion, and I am gonna be a world champion. So that's the road that I'm on.
So, am I correct? Are you the highest ranked in the WBC?
You know what? I haven't went and go looked at any of that. I haven't looked at none of it. Mark. If I'm not mistaken, last time I saw it, I think they had me. I think at number 6, but I'm not even sure. I know Boychuk was number 1, and what I'm
Now
saying,
he's
I
not.
beat him.
Now
So
he's number 8. You're number 6 still. So I don't know what's going on
okay,
there.
okay,
But
me neither.
obviously on that card, Callum Walsh defeated Fernando Vargas Jr. Do you think that they might throw that at you, or
No,
are you saying no?
no, I don't think so. I think what they'll do is I mean, if you watch his fight with Fernando, it's still more of a building process versus them just throwing him up in the ring with me. I don't think that promote from a promotional standpoint. I don't think that would be a great move. If you're trying to develop a fighter, especially after a fight like that, where you saw that there was kind of like a discrepancy in the way that he was fighting, and again, these are two young guys who aren't as developed as I am. Respectfully, as a professional, I wouldn't if I was his coach. Or oh yeah, and me and Freddie, I train with Freddie, so I'm like loved over there at the wild card. Mad love and respect from both ways. But if I was his coach, or if I was his promoter, or if I was his manager, uh, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Maybe a couple of fights in, if I could see a wrinkle in Brandon, and hopefully, I'm saying, this isn't the new Brandon who's steamrolling past everybody, and or I want to develop my fighter. So I don't think that fight would be them knocking on my door, not just quite yet, if you want me to be honest.
So a guy that's hard to get a fight, and it would be a title shot. So I'm assuming you won't say no. Is Bakram Mortazaliev, right? Is that something
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would take?
Of course, I don't understand why everybody's running from that opportunity. Like, hey, look, man, I said it many years back. I'm not prepared to turn down no fights. I ain't prepared to turn down. Look, I said, quote unquote, I said a long time ago, I'm not in position to be turning down no fades. I meant that when I was younger. I stand by that. That's always been the mindset. I've never been the person who was A side. It's fine, that's cool. But I've always understood and knew that my path was always going to be hard, and everybody's running or not wanting to fight him. That probably just leave a window right there for him to be looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, yo, if they're making it work, I mean, like, my manager's job is to make sure that I'm going to go for the absolute best opportunity. My job is to prepare for every fight that's in front of me.
I feel like I want to see you versus Boots, man. What do you think? You versus Boots. Is that a fight that needs a title on the line, or can that be a fight that's next?
Whoa.
Um, it could be either. It could be either or. I don't. He never fought at 54, but he's one of the top guys at 54 already. Uh,
His fight is coming up on the 11th of October.
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's good for him. That's dope, and I think he's a good fighter. And I would love to get in the ring with him if he's one of the top guys. And he's in the way, especially if he's in the way. Again, man, I'm not turning down nothing from nobody. Somebody bring or present something to me or present it to my manager. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna try to make it happen because I have a fan friendly style of fighting, and I'm ready to get up in here and get active. That's just a real like I'm being real.
Nice.
Um, I had Brandon Segalis on. You familiar?
Brandon Segalis,
Yep.
yeah,
Good. He didn't think that that was a dirty fight.
that's
He
that's
he
that's part
he
of.
he actually like was like, yeah, Cots beat Brandon and he was happy. Like obviously he's supposed to be happy. That's his company, but you know, there was no acknowledgement of the low blows. I'm pretty sure I brought it up. But this was a big win on a big stage. Do you just move on now, or do you want to fight Cats again?
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you there either. I talked to Cats, and Cats did the same thing that you said Brandon did. He was oblivious. Man, I wasn't low blowing you. I low blowed you just once. And I was like, bruh, we in a ring, bro. Like, let's look. It's nobody talking. This is just me and you, from man to man. You know, you were low blowing me, bro. Like, I'm not trying to do this so I can go. I'm not a media guy where I'm gonna go and run to the media. This is between me and you, because I want us to have a rematch. And he was like, no, no, no rematch. Yeah, I wish you well. So now I'm more so in position to be able, like, I'm in position of power. I'm in position of power now. So I'm like, yo, honestly, the competitive side of me, like, I want to get in there and destroy him and his whole team, and show them, like, yo, bro, like, he was never on my level. I outboxed him then, you know, but do I snuff him the same way that they pretty much did me? That's why I'm trying to figure out if I should be the same way they were towards me, because they had an opportunity to rematch. But Cats ain't fought against nobody. He had his activity has been on the lower side. Him and his team, they're not really doing anything. I thought it'd be great if that same kind of fight, if everybody seen that on a bigger platform, even just because it was still competitive. I'm not just gonna say that I'll just wash him. No, it was a competitive fight. But what he did to edge over was kept hitting me in the groin, hit me in the private, and it was clear as day. You will see the flap on my shorts, the way it go up. It shows that it was from a punch, and that's why I was explaining to them, and they know. Brandon knows. His manager. I forget his name, McWaters, whatever their name is. Like they all know. Even the referee had an opportunity to go back and rewatch the fight, and when he did so, he was like, "Yo, man, I couldn't hear what was going on. And because you didn't react like you were being low blowed, I didn't treat it like you were being low blowed." And I'm like, yo, I have to be a fighter. I have to always stay as a fighter. But at the same time, again, this is a professional boxer striking me in the private area. You know what I'm saying? At this point, my toes are numb from being fouled like this. And so I'm like, yo, what do I supposed to do? I don't know what the world would expect from a guy who's being fouled in a way that can stop fights, that can cause permanent damage. Like, and we already can have permanent damage, but like in the private, if it was going to be a fight like that, then let me know from the jump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if he low blowing me, I'm headbutting him, I'm elbowing, I'm doing everything else. But we supposed to have a strict guideline of us being professional boxers, and he was supposed to, go by that. And the referee, as the third man, was supposed to do his job. They didn't. it was at the, my career was on the line, the same as his. I lose, and everybody just all they see is the record. They go, "Oh, but Cats beat him." They're like, "Nah, Cats isn't a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but he's not on my level." Cats couldn't beat a Boacha. Cats couldn't beat Verone, the kid that I fought before him, Francisco Verone. Cats couldn't beat him. Cats couldn't get in the ring. Cats wouldn't last if he fought against a Jamal Charlo. Cats couldn't get in the ring and beat none of the guys that I've been in the ring and fought. None of the top guys right now today. Cats couldn't get in the ring and fight Boots. How you think Cats would do against Boots?
I think he was offered that fight. I believe maybe he was offered that fight.
Cats wouldn't do good against Virgil. Cats wouldn't do good because then now it's not like it's Cats and what he brings to the table up against. It's gonna be Cats on the B side. They're not about to be letting them foul and low blow a guy who's from the B side fouling the A side guy. No, no way. You can see. Go back and watch the way when I was beating up Boychuk, and you barely heard the commentators acknowledging me putting hands on him. It took a little time. It was a little subtle. It took a little time for them to
Nah,
be like,
for
"Hey,
sure.
Brandon." Yeah. So with that being said, like, nah, you're not about to go up in there. You need skills. The skills that pay the bills. Um, Cats don't really have skills, and he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. He does what he needs to do to survive, and go look at all his fights. He just got by, and that's wasting way too much time even on that guy, honestly. So would I give him like if there was an opportunity, if it presented himself and he become a champion? Yeah, I'm going to flatline him. I'm going to flatline him. But if me fighting better guys out there like the Boots, like the what's the name of that guy? I was about to say Bob Backlund, but that is not his name.
Xander Zayas?
No, but yeah, Xander. Any of those guys, that will look a whole lot better once I fight them and win those titles and gain all of that versus me going like I want to make sure that if Cats does what he's supposed to do, I'll see him again and then I'll make him pay for every low blow that he gave me. I might give him one back.
All right, I got a couple questions from the people and we'll get you out of here. Alan Day, what do you think about versus Charles Conwell?
Charles is my guy. We both got the same manager. I don't, if it happens, it happens. But I don't too much know if that'll happen either because we kind of like we close. We are close connected.
Donald in Baton Rouge, would you take a Jake Paul fight?
To be honest, man, I think that would like from their side. I'm way too built and I'm way too dangerous. I don't think Jake Paul would do that.
Uh, Wait. With that being said, so why you think he took the Tank fight?
Well, because he felt like Tank is respectfully, I'm much bigger than Tank. I think he took the fight against Tank because he saw Tank as being a much smaller person, and he's gonna do what he could. He's gonna try to survive and make it look good because it's still exhibition, still exhibition, still. They're like, oh, somebody could win, but it's exhibition, no real winners. Um, but I feel like
But
he
you
he
don't
would do
think
what he.
Tank gonna try and look like he
Oh,
won because of
I
the
don't think.
culture?
Well, no. I think Tank was going to try to do what he got to do, but I think if Jake Paul put his big ass weight on him and try to hold him down, like that's just that the mass of his body all over Tank, respectfully, like I think that's gonna be real hard for Tank to try to neutralize that kind of motion and strike, strike to take a bigger guy out like that because that weight difference is crazy.
I got Adrian from Lakeland, Florida says shout out to you for not letting four losses deter you from your career. Beautiful performance against Bolchuk. What do you think changed in the way you fight to go on in this incredible run?
Um, being B side branded, just knowing and understanding that every time I go in the ring, man, is me against them. And like I said, that last fight that I had on overtime, that's what it it clicked, and I was like, I don't care no more. It is what it is, you know. You're gonna associate me with everything that you associated me with, and everybody always was like, "Oh yeah, but the Cannon is from Watts, the Cannon's from South Central," and I was always like, "Yeah, man, but you know, I work real hard." And at that moment, I was like, "Yeah, I am from South Central. I am from Watts. So what?" And that was kind of the mentality. That's the mindset I got from now on moving forward.
Brandon in Cincinnati says, I vividly remember you eating a candy bar in a post fight interview on ESPN after a win, laughing my ass off. When did you give up the candy?
He talking about the Snickers, man. He funny. Tell him I was much younger, man, and I ate it because I didn't eat anything the night before I fought. They was asking if we was hungry, and I was like, "No, I'm not hungry." And we wound up fighting later on that night. But literally, I went to. I basically only had breakfast, and I didn't eat anything else. So then it was like, Brandon, you got to eat something, and I didn't think about it. I didn't care. So soon they gave me a Snicker. It was actually Raymond Gatika's Snicker. He had the Snicker, and while I was talking. I looked at it, and he looked at me and was like, "You want something?" Man? And I was like, "Yeah." I took it. I was doing the interview.
That
He
is
funny.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's my funny.
I don't know if this one is meant for you because he's put Tiger, unless that's going over my head. So I'll read it. Y'all let me know. He says, you are the poster child for not giving up and how to bounce back after a loss. If you beat Tiger, when could we expect you in a title fight? What the fuck Tiger is he talking about?
I don't golf, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So Xander's looking for an opponent to go to Puerto Rico. Could you be ready by December? And would you be willing to fight in his home country? Now, obviously, he's already said no to Giovanni, who would be moving up from 47. But I'm sure with your win over Boacek, he would consider you, you know, I guess a worthy opponent, right?
Yeah. That's a call I think my manager did make. And I think
Really?
that one was for now, that one was like nah, we looking for this is a
Softer
Puerto Rico
touch.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I hear he's not. I hear he's saying no, right? Like they tried to throw him an alley oop with that Giovanni, and he's saying he turned that down. He turned it
Yeah,
down.
that was
Mm,
supposed to be the reason why, because he said he wanted
yeah.
something more challenging.
So
Oh,
did
that's
I.
dope. Well, I
Yeah,
got a little love in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? That's why I knocked Boychuk out the first time. I wouldn't mind going to Puerto Rico again if that was an opportunity. I'm hot in Puerto Rico right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what to knock out Puerto Rico.
let's go. I got Treese in Toledo, Ohio. He says, "What did you think of Callum Walsh? And do you think he's your next fight?" You answered both. You think he still needs to develop, and you don't think they would put him in there with you. Next one is from James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. What do you consider your biggest win and loss, and why? Good question.
Uh, to me, I would say my biggest loss would be the one that hurt it the most. Probably was actually it was my first loss when I fought Willie Monroe because I was just so fresh and new to boxing and his craft, what he knew, all of his experience. It hurt it like a mug. You know what I'm saying? I would say that one. But then, honestly, me being more developed, when I fought Jamal Charlo, it was a crazy situation because I fought Jamal Charlo with my right hand being, it was messed up. My right hand was completely messed up. And I had an opportunity to step out of the fight, step down from the fight. But I was a fighter who's never seen this kind of money. So I was like, no, I'm going through with it. Being honest, we went and we fought at the end of the 12th round. I literally was like, man, I'm not tired. I'm not tired at all, man. He didn't hit me with nothing to make me like that to hurt me. And I felt like I didn't push myself hard enough that I should have been able to be in position to push myself a lot harder so I can get what I was looking for, and that was to land better shots earlier and to probably even be able to be in position to upset him, his hometown. And then for my biggest win, um, it was the Puerto Rico fight when I fought Boychuk the first time. The reason why is because again, it was me against him in 360 in Ring City, but also we fought during COVID and it was spraying sanitation in the ring. So we were slipping and sliding. And while we were slipping and sliding, I could not slip and be my normal self when he and I were fighting in the ring. And the referee there took away a point in the third round, told me if I low blow him again, he was going to disqualify me. When I was on the ropes trying to slip and catch and parry and work, the referee said, Adam, show me something. You got to show me something. So now I said, oh, he's trying to stop the fight. So at that moment,
Mm.
I felt like I was fighting against not only Boychuk and what he brought to the table, but also the referee because he wasn't cutting me no slack. So once I knocked him out, I went to the referee and I was like, what was up with all that bullshit? He said, you don't pay my bills. And I
Whoa.
was
Great.
angry, but he said, you don't pay my bills, baby. You did good though. You won the fight. That's all that matters, right? And me and my team, we were like, they were
Damn.
extremely
Dirty
upset.
sport. Dirty.
Mhm.
After and I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I found humor in that because I kind of walked away from it. I was like, like, you heard what the hell he said? I was angry, but like when he said it and how quick he said it, he was like, hey baby, you don't pay my bills. You know, so and when he did that, I just looked
Oh.
at him like, Theo, man, fuck Theo. He piece of shit. You know, I was calling him uncle in Spanish. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh, Theo, you full of shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I was just like, oh, you full of shit for that. But you know, that it was that fight. That was one of the ones that really stuck to me that I won and overcame that.
I got two more. These are live. The odds champ says, Brandon, tell him how you got here from middle school. Laugh out loud. It's not genetics. Let's go, champ. Watts up 115th, 120th. So just a
Yeah,
statement.
yeah. I
And
would say it's more of a statement.
Alchemist says, tell Brandon his little brother Bino said, what up?
Hey, tell that boy what up. Tell him to come back in the gym. Stop playing. That's what he need to do.
Uh. Well, champ, those are all the questions, man. If you want to give out your social media, please do so. We appreciate you coming on, man. Just wanted to, again, have you do the victory lap and congratulate you on an amazing performance.
I
Yes.
appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. It's Cannon Nation all around. Brandon the Cannon Adams and or Cannon Nation. Like that's I'm everywhere, and that's exactly what the names are. Cannon
Awesome.
Nation or Brandon the Cannon Adams. You'll always find me.
All right, champ. Well, once again, thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon the Cannon Adams. Phone lines are
Yeah.
open if you're trying to call in and talk about Tank or talk about the interview. Alan the
Beautiful interview.
Bay, what do you
Like
say?
and share the video. What's up, Al?
Talk trends,
Yo,
$2.
yo, yo.
Tank learning from Spence.
Yeah,
No more opportunity. What up?
Mm.
yeah, man. We back at it again like a crack addict, man. We trying to get a fix on around here. Um, man. Yeah, man. Tank. Yeah, he's a smooth criminal, man. He's a smooth criminal. You know, he's always throwing those pump fakes. He always talking about this and always talking about that and always talking about retiring. You know, I'm kind of sick and tired of this dude, man. Get your money and get on, man. He don't love the sport no more. He don't love it. He was just there. He just there for a paycheck, man. Um, yeah, man. He left Mayweather because he thought Mayweather was trying to get him beat, but Mayweather was trying to get him tough competition. You know, we understand when he was talking about, oh, I wasn't getting those fights because Mayweather didn't want me to get those fights. Now since without Mayweather, I'm getting all the fights. Man, he's the biggest cat dog I ever seen. You know, he's a brother, so sometimes you gotta root for a brother every now and then. But man, I root for him to get his bag. But man, he's the biggest cat dog I ever seen, man. Mayweather was trying to put him on game, man. He was trying to get him to be one of the best boxers in the world. But you know, um, he don't want that. He don't want that at all. He wants the easy fight. He want the good bread. You feel me? He want to go on and live his life. You know, so you can't doubt the man for that. You know, and if you're saying it's Shakur fault, what do you mean? Shakur bullying him to get the fight? That
Yes,
that's the only way.
sir.
That's the only way Shakur kind of you can blame Shakur because he's bullying him about getting the fight, talking about him about getting the fight. So I wouldn't blame it on Shakur, man. He just one of those dudes, man. He don't love the sport, man. He just want to get his paper and get on. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I want Jake Carter just to knock him out. It ain't gonna count, and he can just get
Mm.
on, man. Take your money and go. Take your ball and go home, man. Take your ball and go home, man. We got more fighters out here that really love the sport, and that's my call.
All
All
right,
right.
Chip. All right, all right. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, Discord available. We got H Town. What up?
H-Town, what's up?
What
Yo,
up?
yo, yo, yo.
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 Hey, what's going on? Star Wars on this
You may
H-Town, baby.
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Hey, I don't know if the topic was earlier today or yesterday because, I work all these hours, so I lose track of time. But hey,
Yeah.
Mexicans want to see Canelo in a rematch. We want to see him fight Bud again. We don't care if he got dominated or whatever you want to say. Go get it
Hmm.
again. I'd like to see him go with the Kronk gym, help him with that come forward style, be more aggressive, but now on to Shakur Stevenson. The one fighter, the pressure fighter, the pressure fighter outside the ring. He put so much pressure on these guys that they duck, they get hurt, they fake their deaths, they retire. Hey, salute Shakur Stevenson. Salute Shakur. He got this boy so scared he gonna retire. He sees the walls closing in, and all there is that little chickmunk dude with the dimples that he said he's a punk and can't fight. But he's right there looking at him, waiting to fight. But the big bad wolf is gonna run away. You know. Hey, Toya, come get your boy. Cause he ain't a man. He's a little boy. He's scared. He's scared of Shakur. He don't want no piece of Shakur. He was happy that Devin moved up. He was happy that Tio left. Hell, he was ecstatic that Ryan took all them clauses. Remember that, Ness? I can't believe he signed the paperwork. I can't believe he did it. You know, come on, man. This guy's never wanted no real smoke from anybody. He's wanted the easiest fight. Of course, to make the most money, and they gave it to him. They gave it to him because people are loyal for I don't know what reason. You know, but it is what it is. Go home. You know, like we used to
Mm.
tell my nephew, go home with your mama. Get out of here. You know, that's it. Bye bye. Adios.
Yo, what you think of Tank's tweet saying boxing definitely did a turn? It went from this side to that side.
Man, I don't know this, but let's just talk about no faces in boxing. This is the no face era now.
No
No
face.
face is about to start. That's the next show. The no face era. Come out, Ness.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, man. He said, this ish has no loyalty. So why would I care? I move accordingly. Boxing is dead.
Mm, mm,
And
mm.
you know what he mean for all y'all PBC fans, you crybabies. You know what he talking about. That it used to be this side of the street was popping. It used to
Right.
be the PBC side of the street was popping. Now it's no longer that.
So
Now
all
it's no.
these
It
fighters
used to
that
be.
didn't
Look, he also said loyalty. It used to be about loyalty. Now he see it ain't about that either. Cause
right.
he
So all
said,
these
look,
fighters
this shit has
that
no
didn't
loyalty. I'm sorry.
right. So all the fighters that didn't have the perks and they worked their way up and worked their way through the ranks and stood in the like What about what it took for them? He just wanted it easy then. He just can't handle that it may not be as easy as it once
You may
was.
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
We got couple super chats
Man.
before I get to these next callers. We last stopped off at Talk Trends. We got Obi with the $5 tip. So this is a counter and what is this? Tip. Count a CP. Shakur is attention seeking all up in the music videos. What does CP stand for? EZE9, member for 4 months on the prospect level. Tank retiring, good for boxing. He's been ducking. Mel, $2. They walked out of Shakur's fights. Laughing out loud. Thursday. Swag Jones, $10. Pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. $10 super chat. He says, hey, like I said, laugh out loud. If Tank gonna leave without fighting Shakur and Dev, I want him to fill his purse with $100 bills, pack his ish, and dip. Just that simple. He checked out, in my opinion. 09 Edible, welcome to the prospect level. The odds champ, salute. We read it to to Brandon. Alchemist, we read yours to Brandon. Juice with the $2. Ness, you skipped my question. No, Juice, you put it late. Latron Cooper, $5. Play my poop emoji, Ness. What I think is this.
Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the remix, guys!
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all boys like I said bullshit? Like this is real facts. Like this is real facts. Why y'all boys like I said bullshit? Like this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Like this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. Real facts.
All right. We got Toya. Ladies first.
Toya.
Ooh, ladies first.
Hello.
Here.
What up, Toya?
What's up, Star? What's up, Big Nasty Gibbs? I'm ashamed of you for the title. So you really think my man's is running from Shakur?
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what you really think that?
I mean, that's up to you to tell us.
So let's go back through them tweets what he said. So you know what he said, get it out the mud.
Yeah, that means I ain't fighting you. Yeah, that means I ain't fighting you. I ain't giving you no payday. You ain't gonna get it out of me.
Exactly. I'm not giving you no payday. Go make a name for yourself. Go headline the Vic.
That translates to I'm not fighting you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it translates. But it also translates.
It translates to you a threat.
Go make yourself a big name.
He is a big name. Knock it off, man. So he ain't a bigger name than fucking Lamont. Like, come on, what are we doing right now?
But that's what this is what he's saying. He telling him, no, I'm tired of doing favors. I'm tired of. Obviously, PBC didn't do something right. Something didn't go right. Y'all got to read in between the lines. Something didn't go right with his contract. That 7-fight deal. He said something. PBC
you doing a favor by fighting
right.
your contemporary now. This is crazy right now. This is crazy.
Y'all can't blame him. He tired of the
bullshit. No, we tired of the bullshit. We tired of the bullshit. We tired of the bullshit, Toya. We tired of the fucking excuses.
Okay, but that's what the man said. He finna go ahead and okay. He
retire.
when
Let's
he
hope he
exit.
ain't lying. Let's hope he ain't lying. Let's hope he ain't lying. Let's
Well,
hope
when
he really
okay,
gonna
well,
retire.
my question is this, Ness. When he exit, who's gonna be the next big star? Who's
We
gonna be
don't
that next
care. We don't give a
boxer?
fuck about that shit. Y'all what like
Yes, we do.
so we supposed to say this to what you want me to tell you this Toya? Oh shit. If he retire, we ain't got no stars, so he might as well stay here and do whatever he want. No. Just go ahead and leave if you don't want to fight. None of these dudes, like, come on, man. How y'all defending this shit? He done let two dudes grow out the division, and now he about to let also Shakur grow out. Three dudes. He let Ryan grow out, Devin grow out, T.O. grow out. Now Shakur was a whole nother era. Shakur was a fucking featherweight. Now he about to grow out the division too, Toya. This shit is
I
unexcusable.
understand. Look, I understand the frustration as a boxing hardcore fan from UNES and all the rest of the hardcores. I understand the frustration we take because we all know that he is a great talent. So we want to see him against those other people we consider great talent. But at the end of the day, the man is still a man and the man is still a human. So obviously something didn't go right with his contract. Something ain't right. That's the reason why he got to fight Jake Paul because he want to get that big bash. Something ain't go right.
If you don't stop, whether that contract went right or not, he was gonna fight Jake Paul because that's a fucking huge payday.
You may feel
But
like
you
it's
got
your
to
time.
go.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut that soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut
BTG
that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up. Shut that soft ass shit
What
up.
up,
and the best man
Shut that soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up.
Brandon?
All that soft talking.
Cincinnati.
What up,
Yo, what's
Brandon?
up, Ness?
What
What's up,
up?
Star?
What
Y'all
up?
work out?
Yeah,
Y'all get a
man.
workout in?
Yo,
I
what?
did.
What's up,
I
man?
mean, you know my workout goes throughout the entire day, but yeah, I'm
See what I'm
almost
saying?
done, man. I'm almost done. I
Shut
got
up.
I got almost
That's
13,000
what's up.
steps. I
And I
got
had some.
go
Not
ahead.
only did I work out, I had some brown rice, some broccoli,
Okay.
and grilled chicken for dinner, man. Shit was amazing. Put a little
Okay.
Nice.
teriyaki glaze on
Nice.
it for flavor. I ain't playing, man.
Yeah.
I
I
already
told you
got
this
my
ain't
Yeah.
shit.
I already got my 100 push-ups, which means I'm gonna do more, just like I've been doing
That's
all
dope.
week.
Yeah,
You see those numbers for this
yeah.
week?
Get
You
a
see
deck of
them
That's
cards,
numbers?
dope,
man. Just do
man.
the deck of cards shit like
Oh,
prison
whoa,
style,
whoa,
man.
whoa!
Flip a
Who got that time? I do some here, do some there. Feel me? Now my shirt's starting to fit right. You know, like yo,
hey,
Yeah. Dope.
chill. Let me get these
yeah, that's what's
steps
up,
while you
man.
talk though.
But hey, this is gonna be the first time in the history of boxing that a fighter retires because the fans are mean. Like that's literally all I hear every time Tank
Fans are
be like,
mean.
the fans get mad, the fans turn on you if you lose, and they gonna make memes out of me. That's all I'm hearing is a nigga saying fans can be mean. So because y'all mean, I'ma retire. Like what?
Mm.
That's some light skinned shit, man. I'm telling y'all, Tank was the nigga on the hoop court back in the day when he didn't get picked or get his way on the hoop court. If he was the nigga who brought the basketball, he was gonna take his ball and go home. That's Tank. Like that's the type of energy bro give
Mhm.
off. It's quite sad. Quite sad. But yeah, man, if this is his last go at it, at least I get to watch it with my son, man. So I guess that's the light at the end of the tunnel. Just some quality time with my kid. But yeah, man,
Mm.
this is that nigga's wild, man. He let fans being mean retire him. And his fans is like, yeah, if y'all wasn't so mean to him, he wouldn't be retiring. It's just the weirdest shit ever. It's like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. They treat the nigga like he 18 or 17. The nigga like 31. Like I know he
Right,
little, but god damn, he a grown man.
but
Like
is
I seen
asking
Hank
him a
Lunt.
valid question is considered mean. Like I don't really get it. It's like it's crazy.
Man,
You
I
don't
don't
want to
know,
answer
man.
no questions.
It's soft as shit though. Like like imagine any other sport. Imagine fucking Patrick Mahomes, LeBron, retiring because the fans are mean to him. These niggas have a bad
Mm.
game. Fans shit on them all throughout Twitter after a bad game. Imagine them retiring because fans can be mean. Like it's some
Yep.
soft
And
light
they
skin shit, man. It's weird, but
and they
If
And
he
they have to
leaves,
do
good riddance.
media.
You may feel like it's your time,
And they have to do media
but
after the
it's not your
game.
time.
Nah, facts. But yeah, man, protect your mental health and physical health at all times. I'm out.
All right.
Shit, Alex, it's H-Town with the counter.
Hey, yo, Ness, you
H-Town.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, town baby. Hey, just point at Toya. Hey, put your finger out. Point at Tip. Point at CYP. Who are the Tank fans out here? All of them. Point your finger out and go na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Get your ass out of here. No more Tank bullshit narratives. No more. I got the list. Hey, he ducked your boy Devin. He ducked my boy Shakur. But you know what? He beat Ryan, so I mean, it's like he beat everybody, right? Yeah, get out of here, man. We don't have to hear these bullcrap narratives. No more Tank shows. All y'all Tank fans. Let's see who else y'all gonna glaze and come up with excuses and say that we're not rich. That's why we can't say anything about Tank, or we don't wear Balenciaga or whatever it's called, or we don't get our nails done. We don't got the bag or whatever they say. We can't criticize Tank. All those bullshit narratives are done. Man, it's a good day in boxing. A good day in boxing. Get this guy out of here. The biggest waste of talent. Him and Anderson are the two of the biggest wastes of talent in boxing history. Waste of talent. So many potential iconic fights just never gonna happen. Never. You can never have a discussion with this guy and talk about iconic fights. There's gonna be, no Leonard, no Hagler, there's gonna be no Tito versus De La Hoya. There's no Bud Canelo. He's not in none of those discussions. None. Zero. Zero. And he'll never be. We're gonna talk about him versus Jake Paul. And maybe he'll kiss him in the ring, Ness, so he can remember it. Maybe he'll give him a little kiss, in the middle of the fight, so we could talk about that. Because, they soft, you know. And I'm talking about his fans. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his fans. Toya, it's all right, Toya. You'll find another boxer, maybe someone 5'1". Hey, have you heard about Inoue? He's a small guy. Maybe you'll be into that, you know. But hey, it's over. Over. Now y'all could call in and say H-Town's fat, H-Town's old, he's a hater, he's this and that. Good. We'll be able to say that for months, hopefully for years, but there'll be no more talk of Tank over here. I'm out.
Alrighty then. Tip with the counter.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Tip, counter.
We at Tip.
Yo, tomorrow is going down. Emiliano Moreno. I gotta watch that fight. Hopefully my girl ain't got no
That's
plans. Cause that's a pro box, but
Pro Box.
I need to
Yes.
check him out. Make sure y'all tap into Emiliano Moreno, man. He's like the young David Benavidez, man. I'm telling y'all. He trained with David for like his first 8 fights with David and Jose. So he got that whole
Dang.
style, man.
Yo,
Yo, Tip
Yo,
Bellis.
What up,
yeah,
Tip?
man. Shout out to Tank, man. Honestly, Tank should retire. Tank should retire, man.
On
Tank, go
mothers.
go ahead and retire, bro. Go ahead and retire. So Ness can figure out what fight party he gonna throw with Shakur Stevenson, man. Just go ahead and retire, man.
Shakur versus Lamont.
Go ahead and
Shakur
retire.
versus
Let's go.
Lamont. Shakur versus Devin. Shakur versus Tio. What you mean?
Hey, hey, man. Shakur versus T.O. Yo, hopefully that's a headliner. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, hopefully that's the headliner. But yeah, man, just go ahead, retire, so Ness can figure out what's his next fight party gonna be with Shakur Stevenson, man. Because we all know Shakur ain't worth the fight party, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and retire, Tank. Go ahead and retire because these boxing fans, man. They ungrateful, man. They ungrateful. You can do so much for the sport. You get these people fight parties and they just shame you, bro. Like you ain't fighting nobody, man. So Tank, man, go ahead, go into retirement, take your 40 mil from Jake, man, and set off into the sunset, man. So we can let Terrence Bud Crawford and you know what I'm saying, Shakur Stevenson give us the fight parties that we want. You know what I'm saying? Like this the guy they want to be the face of boxing. So you know what I'm saying, Tank, just step aside, let Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight whoever he gonna fight and give us the fight party, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what the fight party is going to be. Maybe it'd be Shakur versus George Kambosos. That's a fight party, man. That's for sure a fight party. He wanted to fight Kambosos, so
Bro.
I would still love to see that fight, man. Shakur Stevenson versus George Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? A hell of a fight party, man. I'll definitely fly out for that one, for sure. But yeah, man, Tank, man, just go ahead and retire, bro. Just go ahead and these fans, they don't want you anymore, bro. They want Shakur Stevenson fight parties, man. The ones where we can just fall asleep at 9 o'clock and then wake up tomorrow morning and watch the replay. They want those type of fight parties. So let them have, you know what I'm saying, what they've been wanting for so long, man. Let them have what they've been wanting for so long, man. You know, Shout out to Shakur, man. Shout out to Shakur. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful of a champion like Shakur Stevenson putting me to bed early, man. Because normally, I stay up late, but you know what I'm saying, with a champion like him, he could reset my sleep schedule. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that, man. I'm grateful and highly favored of Shakur Stevenson, man. He's definitely one of the best pound for pound, you know what I'm saying, fighters out there. You know what I'm saying? Putting opponents to sleep, putting his fans to sleep. Doing it big, man. Doing it big. Shout out to Shakur, man. Fight Party Stevenson, man. Fight Party. Ness, how much would you charge for a fight party featuring Shakur Stevenson, man? To get in, how much would you charge?
What you mean? Fuck, like 75.
You may feel like it's your time,
Who
but
going?
More
it's
Just
not
more
you?
your
than the
time.
Canelo fight, man.
Who?
That's the bell, man. Barrow City. Actually, let me get up on these super chats. Pardon me. Pardon me. If you are watching this on X Live streaming video, hit that thumbs up, retweet. If you on X Spaces, retweet, repost. Jerry with the $2. Soriano Tank talking loyalty. Tom Brown joining Turkey TKL. I know, man. Tom Brown, though, what a stab in the heart. That my man literally put out he drafted a letter and like he's backing that TKO shit. It's crazy.
That's big. Yeah, we gotta pay
And
attention.
that's probably what Tank talking about, no loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
remember, Tom Brown was doing his fights too.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't hear Tip counterpunch about that. He won't spend $50 on Andre. Frank 86, $2. How do you call in? How do you call in? Well, Frank, what you
Great
gotta do,
question.
is use the Discord or the X Spaces is how we do it. I made a Google number, so we might get a phone because my wife's thinking about getting a new phone, so I might as well just take hers as the new phone line. But
Mm-hmm.
right now we use internet to call in via X Spaces or Discord. Those links are in the live show right here on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you want to call in, just click either one of those, then request or raise your hand, and we will get you on. We got Latron Cooper, $10. Play that tank pack for Toya. Crying out loud. Uh-oh,
Oh
Toya.
God.
Not again.
That's
They're mad
a
at you.
Real
That's a
fast.
cardio song.
Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the remix, guys!
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all boys like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real fast. Like this is real fast. Why y'all boys like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real fast. It burnt my eyes. Like this is real fast. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair.
Alrighty then. We got Tip Bellis with the counter we got to. Just Dre, $5. Tip wants Boo Boo versus Canelo or Charlo more than Tank versus Shakur. It don't make sense. Crying out loud. You ain't never lied, my friend. Burrow, City, E.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
man, that was a nasty call from T, man. I mean, filthy, disgusting. Oh, damn, Tip. That was just nasty, man. I mean, if you want to, I just don't understand, Tink fan. Just subscribe to the man P, and you can watch his lifestyle, and you can brag about how good Tank live, how much money he make, and the star he is. Y'all so obsessed with this man. I ain't never seen nothing like it today. I'm talking about, bro. It is filthy, bro. It's good riddance, bro. It's the end of an era. The end of what this man put niggas through, bro. I wish on no other sport, no other sport where any lead person. I mean, like the lead person who they consider the face of that sport. Not LeBron, not Tom Brady, not Lamar Jackson, not Steph Curry. I'm talking about. I don't know all these baseball guys, but what's the dude named Harper and all these other boys, man? But not one of these guys, but you see, but they just refuse to play any other superstar in their sport. Like, I mean, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Imagine if Tom said he wasn't playing Peyton Manning. Imagine if LeBron said, "Nah, man, I ain't playing Steph Curry." Like, bro, like this is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting. And then you got dudes like Tip and the first girl that called in. They literally mad because we want him to be in a tough fight. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. If you love him that much, you want to protect him and coddle him that much. Just subscribe to his page and just watch his lifestyle unfold, bro. You know what I mean? You can drop all your money in the chat and you can support and help him continue to live his $1 million lifestyle, buy more dumbass, big ass hoodies and big pants he barely could fit. And you know what I mean, y'all, the more halter tops, and he can paint his nails, and y'all can just sit right here and y'all can marvel at the grease in his hair, and I mean, y'all can have a ball, bro, if that's what y'all into. We in the boxing over here. Good riddance. It's the dawn of a new day. I mean, the dawn. Go ahead, retire, walk away, and let's be done with it, man. Let's be done talking about this dude, putting any expectations on this dude. If Floyd would have known now what he knew then, I guarantee you he would have bet on Devin. He fucked up. He took a gamble and
You
he
may
bet
feel
on
like
this
it's your
big
time,
head Oompa Loompa built
but
That's
it's
the
not your
motherfucking
time.
damn
bell,
tank.
player,
And look where
Himalaya.
we at.
We got Jay Swiffy counter.
1 2 on 2.
What up,
Yeah,
Jay?
that was a
Yo.
dope interview. That was a dope interview.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Cannon. What's his name?
Brandon Adams,
Brandon
the
Adams.
cannon.
Brandon Adams. Yo, that's it was dope. I mean, that's where fighters got to go these days. They got to be able to take 4 losses and still think they're the champ and still keep moving forward. But anyway, I mean, to be honest with you, if I was Tank's manager, I wouldn't want him going down there messing with Shakur Stevenson anyway. Because the last time I had a likable person go down there to Houston, he got murdered. And that was Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He got murdered down there. He ain't do nothing. He had no guns, nothing. He was smoking weed and watching dice game. He didn't even play dice. And he got murdered. And Duke the Jeweler, we don't even want to talk about that one. That shit was crazy. So Tank, he figured he don't got no he don't. First of all, I'm not mad at him not fighting Shakur Stevenson. I'm not mad at all, but I think it's time for him to retire because he's gonna mess around and get hurt. And once you get out of shape, you're gonna get hurt. Sean Porter was a dope ass fighter. I was at his first fights. I still got the media badges from some of them fights. And once he left his pops, and then he got out of shape, he lost to some. He didn't even really lose to Errol Spence, but they gave him a loss. But
he never left his pops. FYI.
I'm sorry. He stopped training with his pops.
He never left his pops. FYI. There's not one fight you can find where he's not with his father in the corner.
Well, he was beefing with him a lot, and my thing is, once you get out of shape, it's a wrap. You can get out of shape and be a regular person like me, yeah. But you're a pro boxer. These pro boxers ain't playing no more. These pro boxers are really in shape, and once you get out of shape, it's like, yo, you might as well just stop. And that's the way it's looking for Tank Davis. It looked like he just want to get out of shape, want to relax, and want to go home. He just want to go home. That's all. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him because you stay in that ring, you fuck around and die because you can get knocked out. It's a few people that died
feel
in
like
there.
it's your time,
All right, y'all.
but it's not your
Peace.
time.
All right.
All right. Discord available, X Spaces available if you're trying to call in. Now is the time to get on the line. We got Mr. Vega.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Gotcha, Vega.
Excellent. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Salute the chat. Yeah, Tank says he's retiring. I mean, I believe him this time. I mean, why else would he be fighting an exhibition with Jake Paul? No surprise here. Not the biggest news. Pack him up. Why should I, as a boxing fan, support him and want to keep seeing him if he wants to do exhibitions? I want to see him against Shakur. I didn't mind the Frank Martin fight because I was hoping it led to Shakur Stevenson. He had came off a fight previously. He ran into a little bit of challenges, as we all can. And I thought Frank Martin, undefeated dude, ranked, with PBC, good backing, good manager / promoter, whatever, with Arrow. I could see the appeal, and I was cool with it. But now we're here with this Jake Paul crap. Yeah, don't care. He's never said he's at the legacy or fighting the best. He's made it pretty clear. He's in to get his money, and that's what he's getting with his Jake Paul fight. So salute to him as a person, but as a boxing supporter, yeah, pack him up, get up out of here. I know it's not retiring, and that's Border Wars. We're coming up on the 17th show. Can you believe that? Border Wars
That's
17,
right.
November 8th, Marietta, Georgia. I'm sorry?
43 days away.
43 days away. Just left the gym. Man, I've gotten 4 days in the gym this week, man. We getting close to peaking, man. You know who may retire? Anthony Forbes. I thought I'd put these 2 fists on him. You know what I mean? As hands and hooves, as Treese would say. I mean, he's gonna lose to a guy that's 1-0. I can see him, retiring. Maybe him and Tank will retire the same month, November. November 8th is our date. You know what I'm saying? Lugo Boxing Fitness. Yeah, man, they're going to have to put that bet on me. And I think the disappointment is going to lead to him saying, I don't want to do this anymore. That was too tough. He's a little guy. He's a little man and he beat me up. That's it. I'm done. So, yeah, I think Anthony Forbes retires November 8th. And then a week later, Tank is going to retire. So we'll just call November retirement month. Shout out Forbes. Shout out Tank, man.
No.
Appreciate you guys participating. And we'll pack y'all up. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Stock chasers.
Yer.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, what's good, Star? Ness, what it do?
What up?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. Yo, listen, man. You listening? Can you hear me or not?
We hear you.
Oh,
Got
I
you.
bet. Yo, alright. Yo, listen. I tried to tell y'all about this cat. I tried to tell y'all. You know what they did, Ness? They called me a hater. They said I'm hating on Tank getting the bag. Oh yeah, nah, man, let him get his bag. You hating. Right? Yo, shout outs Jay Swift, man. Shout outs Jay Swift. And shout outs Vega, man. Two of my favorite callers. But yo, listen, man. Shakur versus Tio, that's a fight party. Devin Norman, that's a fight party. So we gotta stop the nonsense. Boxing is in good hands. Get this little dude up out of here, man. Yo, I told y'all Turkey was taking over the game. There goes another one. That Turkey bag is serious. And he just gonna continue to poke and pull this one from there and pull that one from there. I'm telling you. I've been telling you this for a minute. But yo, Tank is down bad, man. He been bashing his own fans on Twitter for the last 2 days. And I know it was bad when I seen him bashing Forklift Ray, who been defending him for years, bro. He went at it with Forklift Ray. Yeah, yo, down bad. He ducked Dev, he ducked Shakur. Shakur putting it all out there now. Bro, it's nasty work. They're gonna say, nah, oh look, he ain't trying to give him the back. Yo, Shakur getting that bag anyway, bro. Shakur, he with Turkey. Like he's moving and grooving, he's good. Oh, he had a master class performance with Cepeda. They trying to knock that for their mans too. Man, listen, it's nasty work. Toya, man, I know you down bad, man, but come over to DHP. We got room for y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, November 22nd, Devin Haney, Brian Oman Jr. for the welterweight championship of the world, man. Come on. We got y'all, man. We got a real fight on this side. We got a real goddamn fight on this side. But yeah, man, pack them up, get them out of boxing, put them in a box, put them in Mike's truck, and let Mike drop them off at the river, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Whoa.
All right, Malcolm. What up?
What up, Malcolm?
Mr. Gibbs, Star, good evening.
Good
Yep.
evening.
Hey, Ness, that was a great interview with Brandon Adams, man. Um, when I was a kid, my favorite show was Hey Arnold, and one of the themes of the show is they had this kid Gerald who would like tell stories to everybody, and everybody be silent. And when he was done telling the story, everybody would give a standing ovation. That's how I feel after you give an interview every time, man. You do a great job with those.
Nice.
And as far as Tank goes, I'm unbothered, man. He could say he's retired in 8 weeks, but I don't believe it. I think he's gonna make this money, and Shakur's a great fighter. I think if Tank watches any of these guys of his era start to get too much shine, he's gonna want to come back and take it from him. So I don't take his retirement announcement serious at all. I heard Jay Swift call in earlier. Jay Swift said something about takeoff, and I just imagined in my head Jay Swift spitting a takeoff verse, and I laughed maniacally for about 30 seconds. So shout out to Jay Swift, man. But I ain't really have nothing. I just wanted to call in and weigh in on that interview. I'm about to watch that Cats fight that Brandon Adams was talking about right now. He said something about he was getting hit low, and the referee said he couldn't hear. And I was over here thinking, like, what the fuck hearing got to do with a low blow or calling a low blow, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'm about to get some context, see what's going on with that. And shout out TBV. That's my call.
Appreciate you.
All right, all right. Let's see here. Majid, what up?
That's what up, what up?
What
Everybody
up,
need to like the
Majid?
videos. Huh?
What up?
Say what up, Majid?
Shit. Ain't nothing. Yeah, this nigga, he been talking about that shit at the end of 2025. He done with boxing. I'm like, look, this the shit right here because everybody was okay with, just celebrity fights. Oh yeah, this fight good for boxing and everything, and they made the shit okay for what he was doing. All them fighters they ain't like yesterday. They still gonna have to see him today because niggas like that, they just took all the money and they out. I guess it's to bring more casuals to it or whatever, but he been talking about this shit. But if people really like boxing, they ain't even gonna give a fuck. Like if he
When you
leave,
feel like it's your
I
time.
I don't give a fuck. But that's all I got.
All right.
All right.
Nas. Nas.
Yo, nice.
What up?
Yo, gotcha.
Star, what's up?
What's up?
Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, yo, this man, Core said, what did he say? He said chapter closed. What was it ever open, Ness? It was never open. You talking about chapter closed. I mean, you ain't close chapter of anything. If this man retire, again, this is why he's gonna lose the TO. Like, he's overlooking T.O. He's really going back and forth with Tank Davis on Twitter about what he got going on, about who he's going to fight. Yo, you are in negotiations with
So
T.O.
he's
Bro,
calling
you
He
him
doesn't
out.
breaking
have
up,
somebody to
bro.
look,
Listen,
like, look
listen.
over. Yo,
Yo, we can't hear you, man. Every time you yell, your mic sounds like Optimus Prime.
all right, my bad. I'll be having to talk at a certain volume, but it'll be registered. All right, you hear me now?
Yeah, I think maybe it's your service, but yeah, we hear you.
All right. So what I'm saying is he's looking past T.O. Like he's been looking past T.O. He's talking about closing a chapter when he didn't close the chapter. That's Tank saying, I'm gonna retire. I'm never gonna fight you. Which he really been saying. Like I really feel bad for him because at this point, you're talking about you closing the chapter. But like my whole thing is, what about like I know he wish he would have took the 25% from Dead because I don't see like even if he beat Tio, to me it's gonna mean a lot, but I don't know what it's gonna mean to other people, right? Is he gonna go up there and drop the belts and then do whatever at 135 like he been saying he was doing? I mean, the Tank can do whatever he want. He been doing whatever he want. And so I honestly think the whole thing with Tank situation is when you
Cut
at
it,
the top of the
cut it,
game and he's
cut it, cut it.
Yikes.
Shout out to Mozzie with the
Mm.
cut it. Salute, salute.
Mm.
We got Low knows a little bit
What
about
up?
book sale.
What up, Low? Lows, nose.
Yo, there you
Yo,
go. The queen was good. And the Gibbler. What's going on, Gibbler? I'm in your part of town. I'm in Edgewater, coming back to the city driving. fresh off, fresh off for some margaritas. Yo, like I said before, Javante Davis is the Eric Butterbean Elsh of this generation. I, the man ducked a lot of people. Let's talk about my guy, Shakur Stevenson. It's sad to say, but he's going to take the Puerto Rican knee when he takes on Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez is the underdog and Teofimo Lopez is a psychopath. That's the kind of fighter that looks like dog shit against a bum. But when he fights an elite level guy, he 10-2s him like he did Lomachenko. He 12-0s him like he did Arnold Barboza. And mark my words, he's going to make Shakur Stevenson take the Puerto Rican knee when he hits him with that straight right hand to the body and stops him. If he don't stop Shakur Stevenson, he's gonna shock the world and he's gonna 9-3 him. And I guarantee you, Gibbler, you're gonna be riding the bandwagon. The same thing you say about Bud. You said, oh, when Bud's in a tough fight, I'm not gonna question him no more. When Tio beats Shakur from now on, whenever Tio's in a quote unquote tough fight, you're gonna say, I can't go against Tio when he's in these kind of fights because he fights up to the competition. And how is Shakur gonna overlook a guy, the most gifted athletic fighter since Roy Jones, the most gifted? He's a slick black fighter. That's not even a black fighter with more swag than a slick black fighter. Teofimo to take over Lopez, the leader of the new generation. I'm fanboying right now because all these dick riders be fanboying Bud Crawford. They be fanboying Tank Davis. They be fanboying Canelo. So let one of Tio's three fans give him some props because Tio only got three fans. Tio Primo Lopez is going to stop Shakur Stevenson with the Puerto
Stop.
Rican knee.
Stop
And
is
I hate to
funny.
say it, 'cause he's Puerto Rican, but for this fight, I'm going on code. Shakur Stevenson, for this fight, got to stand on the other side. Against anybody else, he's Puerto Rican. But against Tio, I'm
Whoa.
rocking with Tio Primo Lopez, the new face of Latino fight boxing. Help is on the way. Out with the old, in with the new. We don't need Canelo. Canelo got no fucking footwork. We got a Latino fighter who's a hybrid of a Latino fighter and a slick black fighter with the Latino power. And we're gonna shut Shakur Stevenson down, and Nestor Kipler is gonna turn into a fan. And that's all I gotta say. Oh, yeah, Shakur fan. I love Shakur. How you gonna disrespect Tio and worry about Tank Davis? What about this? Tank Davis is gonna help us spar for Shakur Stevenson, being that Shakur, quote unquote, went off cold. That's what y'all saying, right? He's off cold. So Tank Davis could be our sparring partner after he retires, because we can use a slick southpaw. And I know the comments is roasting me. Fuck the comments. Them niggas is pussy because they won't even call in. I don't mean to
You
cut
may feel
through.
like it's your
God bless.
time, but
He
it's not your
having
time.
fun. He feeling
All
good.
right. Yeah, he
He
feeling
feeling.
himself. Tip $2. Kurt is 28 and ain't had one party fight yet. Yeah, man. To is definitely a fight party. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. But if you're trying to get at me, I'm on at the Boxing Voice Star. Where can they stalk you?
L Star on all channels, L Star 3 on IG. And guys, tune in tomorrow for the Border Wars show. If you're a fighter, we definitely need your footage and your call tomorrow. All right. Have a
All
great night.
right. Peace.
Peace out.